Oh yeah. Was my body just like awkwardly in the middle of the camera? Jeez. That's funny. Hi everyone. We are in the Next Level studio. I just lost.
Hello.
Hello. Fire lady.
Oh. What a life.
No, no, no. I don't know what I just did. Sure.
Yeah, but we should test if like it all works and stuff, right?
Yeah,
And
for sure.
do the internet and all that.
Yeah.
Do I need to download Mordhau from your account? Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too much,
We'll
right?
just do it in the background. It's a big file. It's like
Oh,
10
it's
gigs.
oh, that should be
Yeah.
okay.
For the wire.
Oh, for sure.
10 gigs is not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much. It took me a little bit though. You want something to drink, Tone?
Do you have water?
I do have water.
No,
Wow.
there's no H2O in this house.
Well, I have tap water and it's something that gives. It's like, what is it? The you sent me that article. What was it? Like Los Angeles water gives cancer. Like
California.
California, yeah. Is it California?
Like really heavy metals in the water, like
And that's the only water. I have.
chromium.
Like that's all I've been drinking for like 2 years.
Damn,
I
dude.
like heavy metals.
I drink so much water bottle water, which is bad
Is it?
in other.
Really?
Well, and it's
I
bad
would assume that's
environmentally, not the water itself, but the plastic bottles and stuff.
All three of us. Well,
You
I
know,
mean, you
save
know.
the environment, but like no matter what you do, you're just living your life. You're messing things up.
Yeah, but you can mitigate it.
Yeah, you could.
You can minimize it, mitigate it, and stuff. I mean, you know what they say? The best way to save the environment is not to have kids. That's the best way to do it. But for many people, that's unrealistic. So you can mitigate it in other ways, like
That's
saving
like the
water
most
and stuff.
inhumane thing I think someone could ever suggest, though.
Why? I think
Because,
it
like,
makes
it's
sense.
such a fundamental part of being a human being, like procreating and making sure that your like genetics carry on.
Yeah, I mean it
You
is, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, let's just kill everyone on Earth while we're at it.
No,
you know?
see,
like,
but
we won't fuck up the environment then.
see, you can't do that. That's like, I forget what fallacy it is, but I think it's like an equivalency
Okay,
or
it's, not, it's a false equivalence.
yeah, something like
but
that. It's like you can't say that. It's like you're, but I get you. I understand what you mean. Like from a moral position, it's like messed up. Though I don't know. I mean, I get it because
It's very selfish. For
Uh,
your love of the environment, you're gonna deny someone the joys of having a kid.
no, but what if you're with someone who doesn't necessarily want it and you don't want it?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
different.
like, you know, like this is one extra reason not to have the kid if you weren't gonna have it already.
Yeah.
At least that's how I look at it. I want kids, so doesn't matter to me, environment or not. Even if they're in an apocalypse, whatever, man, you deal with it. We all have to
Well,
deal with atoms
yeah.
clashing around us.
It's a scary world to bring people into.
Welcome to my middle name, dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just give me 1 minute, man. I need a breather. I've been running around all day.
Take as many breathers as you like.
Man, how's it going, bro?
It's been a long week.
It's been a long,
you've
bro.
said?
It's been a long few weeks. Work has really been picking up.
Damn, man. Is
Is
it gonna look to slow down at some point, or you think it's just gonna keep ramping?
Yeah, I think right now we're kind of in the ramp up. It always like around summertime when we get closer
Oh,
to
of
summer, where like
course.
that's when
Yeah.
all that
Comic
shit
Con and
happens.
stuff.
Yeah, and
Dude,
especially now with like not
of
Infinity War.
Thrones?
What is it? Yeah, with Game of
Endgame?
Thrones, with
Oh.
Endgame and all that stuff.
Did you watch
like,
any of this stuff? Did you guys what did you watch? You watched
Both of them.
Endgame.
Yeah.
So no spoilers, but what did you think? Like,
Oh, I mean,
like, did you like it or not? You know what I mean? Just
I liked
basic.
it, man. It was
Yeah, yeah.
fun. Yeah, it was
was really
entertaining.
fun.
Like,
I had to
I don't
sleep on it.
necessarily. Yeah,
I had to sleep on my opinion.
like I don't really have that connection with the characters that so many other people do because like those movies aren't really my thing. But like the stuff that they did, like they hark back to movies like 20 years ago. You know, like they did a really really good. Like they,
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
a good job with it.
it's a good.
They did a really
send-off,
cool
yeah.
job with it.
I liked it.
Um,
I thought I didn't like it until I liked watching it, and then I
Yeah.
got out of it, and I'm like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know, there are parts of it I really didn't like, and I thought it's not. I don't know if I believe this, but it feels like a bad movie to rewatch because it's so slow. The build up.
Oh yeah,
It
the
just seems
beginning
like a
was
lot
little
of
slow.
story. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like they weren't doing the movie for like entertainment only. It's like to tell you the story of what ends up happening to them. Oh hi. Wah, 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 wah.
The beginning, I found the beginning really slow.
It's slow. I mean, it's not that it's
I
bad.
kind
It's
of-
just
no,
slow.
no. Yeah. She was sitting next to me. I just hear like a gentle snoring.
That's
I
the
saw
way.
one of my students in the theater.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course,
Hi, Miss
everyone sees
Tanya.
it.
Even like people who are not my students will see me. They're like, my friend from dance class saw you. I'm like, oh, like what class is your friend from? It's like,
They're not.
Doesn't even go to the school.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. She's
You're
a celeb.
well known.
No, yeah, she's a celeb. Every time we go out, there's like people like, can we get your autograph?
I think the best time was
That doesn't surprise me. You post such like all your Instagram stories have such a large scope.
What do you
You're
mean?
very active on Instagram, so it doesn't.
Am I?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like whenever you go and do something, or like with your students, you're always posting like fun
yeah,
stuff.
it's really fun. Like,
Yeah, why
there's
not?
a lot to love about the job, and like
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
fun to show people because I feel like I'm always talking about it. It's
Yeah.
like, look.
But I like that game.
One
It
time
was cool.
we had gone to Palm Springs with my girlfriends over Memorial Day weekend, so of course the rest of Glendale was there with us. And I'm like, for sure I'm gonna see a student, for sure. And then the last day, I'm like, wow, we've made it through this whole time without seeing a student. So we had ordered French fries by the pool, and my friends were in the pool, and they're like, Mom, like when they arrived, so we would bring the fries. And like, and sorry, this is hard to like multitask.
Oh, 100%, especially this game.
at this moment. Yeah, and then like as
tens,
I'm
the
leaning
tens, the tens.
down
Oh.
into the pool to like feed them French fries, I'm like, only the best for my children. And then I hear, "Hi, Miss Tanya." I'm like, oh my god, this is probably like the most awkward position to be in front of Armenians.
Damn
It's
it.
actually
Your
pretty
friends are
funny.
screaming "Mom" from the pool, and
Yeah.
you're feeding French fries into their mouth in a bathing suit. Like,
It's just good fun.
This
what happens
is,
in
This is who teaches my children. Huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Very good.
Just teasing.
Water. Thank you.
Water is
welcome.
the breath of life.
Cool. So you want to let's get your thing set up.
Sure. Do whenever. Like,
Yeah.
even if we don't want to do Mordhau, I don't,
Yeah,
whatever you
no,
want.
I'm down for Mordhau. I'm
I
down
am
for.
too. I wanna check it out.
Yeah, it's fun.
I was
Up-
literally just gonna play Gwen in the background while we chatted because it's so easy to just like
Yeah, I mean we
not
could do that
worry
too.
about anything
Yeah.
while it's just happening.
I'm down for
I've
whatever.
And I'm
heard
like
you
binge
mention
playing.
this game so many times during the.
Let me put this on.
podcast.
Hold on. Let me put this on stream because it's just that. I'll be right back.
It's a very fun. It's like a good card game, and it's based on like a fantasy world that I love. So it's just like it has the right formula to just for me to enjoy it. And I got Mahed really into it, and now he plays more than me.
If you could compare it to like another game, well, is it like is there
Well,
anything
it's a
close
card
to
game,
it?
so it's like Hearthstone, which I'm sure you've seen.
I think I saw you guys play that.
Or us play, yeah.
Was Shahan here
or
that one time, or
Artifact.
was he like yelling over the chat or something? I remember him being very involved with that. Like, no,
Oh.
don't do that one.
Yeah. It was him and David in the chat,
Yeah,
and we were
okay.
doing that fun thing against like the like the cool puzzles and stuff.
Yeah, it's almost
Um,
like he was here,
Yeah, I mean it's pretty
or
fun.
they were here.
So it's compared it to that, or I don't know if you saw our Artifact episode, if you recall
I
at all.
do, I do.
Okay, it's like that. It's just a card game. Like you're just moving cards and like getting points and this and that, and you're up against an opponent. And yeah, it's comparable to those, I would say. Very fun for me, because I love the universe that it's set in. Witcher, I love that stuff. I'm very excited to see if the show on Netflix does well, but it's probably gonna blow.
Wait, sorry. What is?
The Witcher show on Netflix.
Oh,
I'm sure it's not going to be good, but I'll be cautiously optimistic because why not?
I heard the Castlevania thing was good.
Dude,
Did you watch that?
yes, I watched it with Amber and she loved it too.
Yeah.
And man, what a good show.
Castlevania.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Both the first and the second season are amazing. Very well animated, very fun plot, like
Yeah.
cool arcs for all the characters, and I mean the fights are just like
They're just
joy.
well done.
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
such a weird animation. Like it's a very weird.
I've seen a little
animation
bit of it.
style,
Yeah, it's very unique.
And dude, I mean, I'm a sucker for a guy who uses a whip as like his weapon. He just like uses this crazy holy whip that like blows vampires up when it touches them. It's
Who else
cool.
has that? Like a whip as a.
Indiana Jones.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, there's
Yeah,
someone
who-
super famous.
Who else? Okay. Who
Wonder
are the
Woman.
best?
No,
Oh
she has a
yeah.
lasso.
Yeah.
Who? Sorry.
It's a
Wonder
lasso.
Woman?
Oh, Wonder Woman's it's a lasso.
I
yeah.
I think you can say it's a.
I feel like there's a lady
It's
with
a
a
whip.
whip.
Carmen
somewhere.
Sandiego.
There's definitely a Soul Calibur character with a whip. I remember that.
Ivy.
Maybe her.
Yeah, Ivy has a whip sword. Her
Yeah,
sword turns
something
into
like
a
that.
whip.
Yeah. I don't know. Whips are very odd weapons
Yeah.
They're also
in like
cars.
fantasy. Huh?
They're also cars.
What do you mean?
My whip.
Oh yeah, my whip.
Oh. Bro, what is this?
I love
Anime.
this. Oh, dude.
It's an arcade game.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Only in Japan something like this would get like major
Dude,
like traction.
for sure. Let me tell you.
Also, John, like take a minute and look at like the character names. This is my favorite character.
where are their
Every
names?
worker.
Oh, every worker.
Every worker, depth miser,
Cockatoo.
Cherry,
cherry
Trader.
biter, exchanger, might dealer. This
That's
is
What
the
are
me.
these
funniest character.
weird
I'm the
characters?
LD
might
labor.
dealer.
I am now LD labor.
That's so random, dude. Let me tell you just
There's a charm to this
how-
game, bro.
Let me tell you just how intense Japan is with this sort of thing. Hike and I, it was like several years ago. Hike and I were in Tokyo, and we went to, I want to say Ginza, which is one of like the districts. The way that Glendale is to Los Angeles is Ginza to like downtown Tokyo, right? And we go to this like kind of not mega mall, but like a 5-story mall with like things to do. And at the top there was an arcade. Like the same way you'd imagine, like just imagine in your mind a Japanese arcade. Okay?
Just a lot of lights, colors.
Just a lot of lights, colors, noises, fun things going on. And you know those dancing games, like Dance
Dance Revolution?
and stuff like that. So those are huge. Like the rhythm-based stuff in Japan is huge. And when you're just imagining something like that, you're expecting maybe like a kid or someone casually dressed or something to be playing this game. Or even an adult too, but like someone who's like dressed for that sort of thing.
Right.
Sure.
I show
We
up with like
saw-
leggings and stuff to play that stuff.
Sure.
We saw a guy in a full-blown like his suit. It must have been like during his lunch hour or
Wow.
something because we were like super hungry, and I'm assuming it was lunchtime, and he was like in a full suit, like literally maybe a
Sweating,
40-year-old, 50-year-old man, wrecking this thing. Like people were just watching him. Like there was a crowd around him. He was just like dancing, doing some crazy stuff. I'm like,
Hell yeah,
truly, there's something that's been figured out here. Either
Gaming
figured out
culture
or the
there-
opposite.
dude. Gaming culture there is very different from here.
Yeah.
Like
oh yeah.
the arcades are still very much a thing.
And pachinko or whatever.
Oh, dude, did you ever play pachinko?
No, but we went through a couple of places. It doesn't look that fun. I don't know.
It's
What's
thing.
pachinko?
It's like their slot machine.
Yeah,
It's like it's a form of
their
slot
version
machine.
of slot. But they're like very pervasive. You'll see pachinko places everywhere, and even like in a supermarket, there will be like pachinko machines. Like you could just chill and play like while your wife is like getting groceries or you're getting groceries.
Huh.
I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super hard to concentrate and
Right?
play this game.
Good.
I was telling like a full-on story. When I went to Armenia, there was a slot machine out in the middle of nowhere. Our wheel caught fire. We had nowhere to go, but the gas station had
What
like
caught fire?
our wheel.
Wheel? Oh, right. Oh, your car.
Our car wheel caught fire.
How does that happen?
Well, okay, we were going to Datev, which is like 4 hours outside of
I know
Yerevan.
about them, yeah.
So
One of my favorite places.
our driver was driving like a maniac
Like
uphill,
yeah.
and
Oh, you didn't take the line. You didn't take the.
no, like just to get to that area.
Oh, okay.
He was like driving like crazy uphill because it's all mountainous, and at some point, the brakes stopped working, and he doesn't tell us. We were just like noticed that he's been rolling along for a while, like he's not driving
Just to not
fast
panic you?
anymore. Yeah, and we're like, oh, like what's wrong, Arthur? And then he's like, oh, verchi das Robin, tormuzu chera ashkat. And we're just like, what?
Was this
So
like
we
an
rolled
old
to a
car?
stop. It was a Mercedes,
oh, what?
like an old Mercedes.
Okay,
But
but
so we find some random like mechanic shop to fix it. So they changed the brake pads. And then at a certain point, the brake pads caught fire because he was like, all right, we're ready. We're going to go 90 miles an hour on this mountain road.
Sure, of course, as you do.
We were throwing water onto the wheel. Like there were flames.
wait. After you got out of the
After
car.
we got out of the car.
I was gonna say while he was going 90 and it's on fire, you're like trying to.
No, we stopped the car.
Not stopping for nothing.
I guess not.
I
dude.
didn't go on the thing. I was like too like,
But you got to Tata.
yeah, I did, but I didn't
Okay.
see it.
What do you mean you
was-
didn't see it?
Like I have a fear of heights, so I did not go on to the.
But you
The
could go up
telefreak thing.
mountain. You could like drive up the.
Nah.
You could drive up the mountain.
Oh, he
Like
was figuring
manually.
out the brakes, how we were gonna get back to Yerevan.
Oh,
that
I
3
see.
hour drive back downhill with burnt brake pads.
Yeah, it would have been scary.
Have you ever seen it?
In pictures.
Oh man,
I know.
It's it's like my favorite place.
Really?
Yeah, I want to get married there. I love that.
Really?
Wow.
I absolutely love that church.
Huh.
Just or monastery, whatever. Just makes me so happy.
Sure.
It's and like you over like the way it is. It's like built kind of against the cliffside, and you can go underneath sort of to be inside of the cliff. Where like there were cells for the monks, like to just
Oh,
meditate
wow.
and pray and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And they have windows out into the nature, and you just see the rolling hills and the village,
Right.
just like along the hill, like in the distance.
I think
and you
it's
just
called
see it.
Halidzor.
The
I think,
village,
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, to me, the ideal thing would be to get married there and to do like a week honeymoon right there in the
Oh,
village,
sure.
and then go somewhere like nicer, quote unquote, but like
Yeah.
just spend like a little bit of time like away from off the grid.
Yeah.
It's like super fun.
That sounds
Oh.
awesome.
Tatev is
Dude.
like great. It's a great my favorite monastery there in
Wow.
Armenia.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
That and the one that's in the cliffside. You know the one?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forget the name.
Gardeny? is it?
Gerard.
That's Gerhard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like you go in that one natural chamber and like people are always singing and the acoustics are crazy.
Yes.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. That's my second
Did
favorite.
you drink the water?
Yes, and also at Tatev there's fresh water too.
Dang.
Like it's just a fountain that always
Nice.
goes and is like blessed by God or something. So whatever.
It has to be.
yeah.
Of course.
No, dude. I mean, Armenia's balling for that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I went there a long time ago. I went there when I was in 8th grade. And the country was very different from
Oh.
what it
Mhm,
is now.
mhm.
Like, yeah, like you're walking around and it just kind of feels like you're walking around in Moscow. Like that's what it felt like back then. But like all the images and everything that I'm seeing now, it just seems very different. It'd be cool to
Post revolution, post Velvet Revolution, it's just a younger energy.
Yeah.
From what I hear, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like,
I went after the revolution.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And it was
I'm sure
really
it
nice.
feels
I
nice.
love the cafes, but I think they're
Mhm.
all torn down now
oh.
because Nikol Pashinyan like took out all of those cafes like in the middle of
in that big giant amphitheater
Yeah.
place. Wait, why?
because it's public land and there were these oligarchs that were profiting off of public land.
but why? But why take down the cafes?
I know.
What is in its
I
place?
love those cafes.
Is
They
there
just
anything-
tore it down.
There's nothing being built.
I
that
don't
was
know
like a
what's coming
center
after.
that people would hang out. No one. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm sure something will be built in its place.
I hope so.
I mean, I don't know. I literally know almost nothing about Pashinyan, nor do I know. Like, I don't know his credentials. I don't know his political stances. I don't know his character. But just from what I've heard and what little I've seen,
Yeah.
he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
He is very well intentioned, I think.
He's well intentioned. He might get there weirdly, perhaps. I don't know. But people have faith in him, I guess. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
Pashinyan.
Pashinyan?
Yeah, I was saying I don't know anything about him,
Mm-hmm.
but he seems like a good guy. I just
Mhm.
don't know though. Like I'm totally uneducated, so maybe he's not. But he seems like a good guy.
He's the
He has like a friendly face.
he's the prime
He's a
minister
goofy
now,
face.
Yeah.
right? Or the president.
He's the prime minister.
But hasn't he been trying to like get himself out of power and it never works or something like that?
There
Like,
was something
something
that
like
that's
happened,
what I've heard. Yeah.
and that something I can't remember what it was, but like something happened where like he had to he resigned to force the parliament into a vote because like
and it didn't work. Like it was a hung
it
vote, right?
did.
Oh,
Like they ended up having to vote because the laws in Armenia are such that if
Sure.
you know
sure, yeah.
yeah
Do you remember the results?
I
or-
don't remember what it was about.
So it was something weird because
Yeah.
he still has his position.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? I mean, hopefully it's not some long con where he like becomes the next dictator.
Yeah.
But who
No,
knows, dude?
Hopefully not.
I mean,
My,
it was
um,
cool, peaceful revolution. You know,
Yeah.
how many countries can boast such a thing?
Who's that mobster dude that's running for office?
Dodi
Dodi
Gago.
Gago.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
What a name, dude!
Yeah. No, he's straight up mobster. He's the head of the
Dodi
Armenian
Is
Gago.
it
mob.
Dodi Gago?
Yeah. I'm
He's
pretty.
running?
Is he not?
I know that there's a mobster called
Yeah.
Dodi Gago. I don't want to say this on the air because I feel like he has people everywhere.
Oh jeez.
I've heard he's a scary man.
Yeah.
Like
very
other
much sure.
people.
Yeah. He does
I
like.
don't know.
I watched this one speech. Like he was just giving a speech to people, whatever. And he was wearing a wife beater. Like his official speech. He's just
Dude, I mean, honestly though, I think that's okay.
like no.
Why not?
bro?
Just like get the white
Like,
beater
I-
out, and start talking.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh yeah.
said-
Chest hair and everything, dude. Just,
I said Dodi Gago out loud in Armenia, like to our cab drivers, like, shh,
oh well.
don't say that loud.
Yeah.
I guess Dodi means dumb.
Oh, what?
I think so.
Oh.
Is it like a
It's a nickname
like
for
his-
him.
is it an endearing one?
Oh,
I don't
jeez.
know.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna repeat it. It's like Voldemort. You're not supposed to. Do we want to do something here with this or
Yeah. Let's get us set up.
Sure.
So we're no longer on the game.
Okay.
So we're just looking at us because
Cool.
Yeah.
I just need the internet cable.
Yes.
And
I
like
will bring the
to-
internet cable. So
I
we
didn't
just
bring
need to-
HDMI by the way.
Yeah, I know. So grab this white HDMI that's plugged into the switch right now. Into the switch. Yeah. So just pull it out of the switch. You just gotta like you pop the back. Yeah.
So my friend Tenny's dad had been trying, like he's been in Armenia over 10 years trying to open a hospital, and like he hadn't been able to like get the permits because they didn't care. Like he had to pay like so much money just for them to like get certain signatures for certain things to move forward. But not until Pashinyan came in power did the permits go through.
Oh wow.
Like they were just sitting there, like no one cared.
Right. Huh.
And apparently one by one he's like going to, and like, you know, which I think is cool.
I'll be right back, guys.
And that's all I am going to say about that.
Very fair.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Where's your next travel destination?
Okay, I really wanted to go to South America this summer, and I'm still playing with the idea because there's a total solar eclipse happening in Chile and Argentina. And I found this tour.
Don't go
I
to
didn't find it.
Venezuela.
I don't think that was on the tour. But
Don't go
Brazil
there.
was on there, and I'm a little
Brazil's kinda
sketched out.
dangerous too,
Yeah.
I mean, Venezuela is right now in civil war, so like as we speak.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And also
Cool.
Zika is a thing.
I don't know where
And
that is or
I'm
what
like
that
a
is.
magnet. What?
I don't know where that is. Oh wait, that's the virus.
Yeah, the virus.
Oh, I thought
With,
it was a
the
country for a
shrunken
second. I'm
heads
like,
for babies.
what?
Yeah, like I guess if you get bitten by an infected mosquito, I guess they're not infected, they're just carriers. Anyway.
Yeah, they are infected.
Like you can have it and not know, and then like when you have a kid, like it has a shrunken head, like even years down the line. Yeah, so that's scary.
How do you test for it? Like, how do
I
you,
don't know.
Let's say like I suspect I have it. What do they do to find it?
I don't know that much.
Interesnaya.
Yeah. But this tour also had like Machu Picchu, like Iguazu
That's cool.
Falls. Like it was like a.
I'll be honest,
whole
like
thing.
especially with this measles stuff, I want to be so cautious about travel.
Are you not vaccinated?
I'm pretty sure I am, but it doesn't matter. Still be careful. Like,
Can you still
when-
get it?
Okay, so I don't know for sure, but this is what I do know is that you need to have at least 60% of the population vaccinated for vaccinated people not to get it from the unvaccinated people.
Wow.
It's like a weird statistic, yeah. So, I mean, there's always a risk that you could get it even with the vaccination. It's just less likely. And for someone my age, it won't be fatal, but I don't want to get it anyway.
Right.
You know, like
I
that's
mean,
messed
with all
up.
the idiots who are having kids and not vaccinating, like by the time
Yep.
we're old,
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, the whole anti-vax thing is just silly to me.
ooh, Alaska Airlines.
All right. I think we should be internet.
Did you take that photo in Japan?
No,
or
I
you
just
found
find
it?
random like photos and I use
Does it
them.
look like that?
Yes.
I want to go there
Wow.
so bad.
Yeah. Well, this might not even be Japan. It might be Korea, but I mean, it's gonna
Wow.
be the same.
It looks like Hong Kong, maybe.
I don't know.
That
I'm pretty
looks
sure.
Chinese. That looks Chinese.
Dude, they have very similar characters. A lot of Japanese characters are borrowed from like Chinese.
Oh, can we use Google Google
Where's
Translate?
Where's
Take a
the
photo.
Steam?
Does it really do that?
Yeah.
You could do it with the photo?
Uh huh.
No shit.
We live in the
I'll
future.
take the window off one second. So I should log out, right? I mean, and
Yeah,
then
you should log out. Well, what are we playing?
Mordhau or
Mordhau?
Well, I
Do you
can
wanna do
play.
Mordhau?
I can do Gwent.
Well,
Like
let's download Mordhau in the back.
Sure.
And then we can like hop into something else. I do not have Gwent on Steam. It's not on Steam.
oh, what is it on?
It's on GOG. Oh no, I'm talking about Gwent.
Oh, Gwent, but I have. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you. Yeah, it's fine. For
No,
me.
no, I was
Yeah.
thinking like if we log off Steam.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
I have
not
it
on
on
Steam.
GOG. Dude, I have never logged out really in such a long time. How the hell do
Just
I?
remember. Okay. Do you remember all your details and stuff?
Yeah,
like
I'm
don't
sure
log
I
out
do.
and just.
No, I'm fine with that. I just forget how to log out. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
log
there
out
you go.
account.
Sweet.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I remember all that. You want to take a picture of it?
I do.
Okay, hold on.
Nothing found. Swipe up. Point the camera. Hold and steady. What do you mean? I mean, what do you mean nothing found?
There's a lot of characters there. Oh, wait, scroll and go up.
Oh yes, it sees it.
Something
It's
there.
looking for results. Warcross isn't just a game; it's a way of life. Struggling to make ends meet, teenage hacker Emika.
What the hell?
What?
I think it's just freaking out.
We've stumbled upon a secret code. You'll have to put in your
let me do that
info.
real quick.
I did it at Din Tai Fung.
Did it work?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow. How quick was it?
It took like 10 seconds.
Okay. Nah. Please work.
So today we were doing our standardized testing. I'm gonna tell you guys the story later.
Yeah, you're gonna need your code.
I forgot what email I put it in.
Well, I mean, we've stumbled upon a snafu.
As an additional security measure, you'll need to grant access to the computer by entering special code. We just sent your email address at mac.com.
At mac.com, that's... I've been locked out of that account.
So let's try that. Oh. Well, that's so meaningless. That's so useless. That's so funny, dude. It doesn't give
Yeah,
you
so
any-
I've been locked out of
That's
that
fine.
Mac account. I don't have it anymore.
That's alright.
I need to change my email address for this, dude.
No problem.
But like, I've
Here.
definitely done it on Things account before.
Thank you for the water.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll get you some more.
I hope this was my password. Let's see. Is it?
I've done it on REGS, and it didn't ask me for that shit.
I don't remember, man. Maybe you did it on RX so
when I
long
still
ago that
had
you
the
knew
Mac
like your
account.
stuff. Yeah, I don't even remember my stuff.
Oh boy.
But it doesn't matter because I would just play Gwen anyway. Yeah, I don't remember any of my password or anything.
Don't get yourself locked out.
No,
Damn it.
whatever. I don't care right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Gwen. And if we need to, we'll figure it out.
Let me think. I could probably do it from
Actually, let me try
my
one more
phone.
thing. Oh, Danny boy.
How's work today, Ton?
It was good.
Yeah.
Today we had our standardized testing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so
What do they call it? Not STAR. What was
we
it?
have a different. I mean, we have a different one. It's called the Terra Nova. It's used by private schools and all the Armenian schools.
Terra Nova. That's intense.
Wow, I can't believe I remembered it.
Hooray!
That's so funny.
So one of my students,
All right.
who's
I'm,
like a little,
I'm just gonna buy
mob boss,
Mordhau.
You're gonna get it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
It's just $20-something, right?
Do you want me to? Oh, Armin got it too. Hell yeah.
I
saw
thought
his
you
thing.
knew.
No. I messaged Armin a while ago, but I haven't seen him on.
Buy Mordhau supporter. What is this? I don't want that. I just want that.
wow, that's interesting how they get you in. They're like, oh, look at all my friends who have this game.
Mhm.
Maybe I should get that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's interesting.
very much so. Hold on. Let me try to log in.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
dude,
get it anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. We should play some soon.
Yeah, I want to play.
That's a great game.
Oreg was even saying let's play.
Yeah. It's beautiful chaos, dude.
Dude, the thing is,
It's beautiful
I love
chaos.
chivalry, but I hated how often I would just die without knowing like what the hell's going on. Is it the same here, like, or will I be somehow? You think?
If you
competent?
play like the massive mode, then yes.
Isn't there like a fun horde mode and like
Yeah,
other
there's a
things
horde
too?
mode. There's a horde mode I haven't tried. There's a battle royale.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so wow, it's 20 gigs,
It's 20 gigs.
right? Isn't that 19 gigs right there, or am I wrong?
You're correct. Jeez.
Whatever.
Are there
I'm
Might take a
1,000
minute.
megabytes in a gig?
Yeah, 1024.
1,000, but yeah, yeah.
No, we gotta get. We're
Exact.
professionals here, dude.
Yeah, I suppose so, dude. Why
how-
is this
how do I
cute?
log in?
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry.
I mean, this is gonna download pretty fast. We're on the computer though, right, Em? It's like showing it on
no,
the stream.
It's not, we're not seeing the computer. I can switch it.
Oh, okay.
Switch us over.
I wonder why my GOG's not connecting though. That's what's bothering me. Here, I'm gonna get out of GOG.
So we're getting ready to take these tests, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my students He's out of nowhere. He's like, "Are there gonna be any questions on genitalia?" And I'm just
What
like,
kind of quiz is it?
"It's the standardized test for
Oh.
science." And
Well,
I
I
was
guess
just like,
it's for science. You
I
know?
just like no one else heard him except for me. I'm like, I can't believe you just asked that question, and I laughed and moved on. I'm like, don't ask that question in any other class. They probably won't react as well.
That's funny.
So were there questions about genitalia?
No, like no
I'm
one
just
else like
kidding.
knew what that meant. Oh, I have another really bad story
Really?
that I might get in trouble for.
Oh, don't say it.
It's fine though.
Say it. Off.
Don't say it.
You can say it off stream. You don't have to say
Yeah,
it. Now.
It's
say it
fine. It's
later.
fine. It's fine. So, you know how there's that song "Bust Down," Tatiana?
No, I don't.
It's
know
a
that.
rap song. So I thought "bust down" meant like, you know, like bust a move, like get down.
Sure.
So I have a student named Tatiana. I was like, yeah, bust down, Tatiana. Like,
Uh-oh.
and then
What does bust down mean?
It's-
something very, very.
I'm
dirty.
guessing it's very, very
Yeah,
sexual.
very
right?
sexual.
graphic. And I was like,
Oh.
the way they reacted, they're like, I'm like, oh my god, what have I
I was
said?
like, what did I
What
do?
did I say? And then I looked it up on Urban Dictionary. I was like,
Oh boy.
oh my god. I hope this does not come back to get me.
Well, I'm just gonna chill and.
Yeah,
till
let me-
we-
I'm
I
gonna
thought it
think-
was bust a move.
Let me switch this over to that.
Sure.
I'll be right back. Tom.
Yep.
You thought it was bust a move,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
You know, Tatiana's a pretty cool name.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is it Tati for short? I guess.
We don't call her that.
No.
I've been called Tatiana my whole life, though. Like, by people who kind of forget my name. They're like, Tatiana? Like,
no, it's Tanya.
It's actually easier than that.
Get it right. I forget. Does Emin call you Ton?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Calls me a lot of things.
I mean, I'm sure.
Nice
yeah.
things.
Yeah, yeah. Good. If it wasn't so nice, we'd have a conversation.
Do you have, like, a pet name for Amber?
You know, funnily enough, her name, like, we just call each other babe. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that
I've
like
heard.
that.
I think I've heard you guys say that to each other.
Yeah, we say that all the time. But it's funny because.
No? Wait,
Oh,
let me
I
see.
might be. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm off. Yeah.
Yes. No.
But yeah, a lot of people in my family, like extended family, like Maggie and Sean,
Mhm.
call each other babe all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where I got it. Because they do it like. Oh, but it's because I'm downloading Mordhau. Hold on, let me check if that's going like quick enough that it's relevant.
I can definitely
Dude, it's
hear.
like at 25% already. Should I just cut it out? No, I mean, I don't mind cutting it out. I don't care. It's no big deal to me. All right. Should I still play Gwent though or no? Okay, what's wrong with the stream? Like, what's happening? Huh. I can just stop. How do I stop it? Pause. Okay, I'm pausing it, Em. I like Levon's birthday.
It was
It
fun.
was fun, yeah. I like that bar. I don't know if I want to do a house party this year or again like last year, or if I want to do like go to a bar like that or something. I'm still deciding.
For your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
I
We'll
think
see.
what your birthday's during the summer?
July 5th.
Okay. I
Yeah.
feel like I wasn't here for that or something.
No, but I invited you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. I
there
think
was
there was some
something.
reason. Yeah, yeah.
There was something.
But it was rather fun when I haven't done a house party in so long.
So did you see the last Game of Thrones?
I did. Did you see it too? Are you a big fan of the show? Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan, but I
You're-
really like it.
You're a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you read like other people's opinions or like get any sense of like what community thinks about episodes or anything
No,
like that?
not at all.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I watch the episode and then I always read like what people are saying about it or
So
thinking
what are
about
they
it and
saying?
stuff. It's split on this last episode, with I think the majority of people disliking it.
Really?
Yes. I'm not gonna spoil anything because it's a fresh
You think
enough
because there was
episode.
like so much buildup?
I think because people thought that what happened was a bit poorly executed, and in general, like the narrative, like the writing of the show, I think is no secret, has gone downhill for a long time. And it was super evident that the narrative was like hastily thrown together, even though
Just to wrap things up?
yeah,
or,
just to wrap
like-
things up. Even though like the episode while watching it felt really good, but then when I thought about it more and I was reading people's opinions, it was like, did it work or like it kind of messed up?
So
or
yeah, we're good now. I restarted the stream.
was that the trick?
Yeah, that was the trick. We could try downloading it again, but I'm pretty sure it was that.
Okay,
So
dude, no big deal. I can just play some Gwent, and I have other Steam
Yeah.
games that are already installed
yeah, I'm down for
that
some
can be
Gwent,
played
man,
and stuff.
or whatever else.
I'll play like a couple
Yeah,
games
yeah.
and just
Let's play some
whatever.
Gwent.
Dude. It's not.
Yeah.
We don't even have to talk about it. It's just gonna be in
Yeah,
the background.
just some background thing for sure.
Yeah.
What were we guys talking about? Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking Tanya if she ever like fields the opinion of like other like communities like on Reddit or
Yeah.
something like that, and like what the opinion on this last episode was rather split, but with the majority of people disliking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is,
You
like,
think it was majority was dislike?
I think
Mm.
I'm not saying it's a fact. I think the majority dislike it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching it in the moment, but
Yeah.
the more I thought about it and then reading the opinions, I'm like, yeah, it was actually kind of a shitty episode.
Well, I don't know if you
It's like,
can
oh,
even
well,
judge it yet until you've seen what
Seen it
they're
all?
going to do
Yeah.
with it. Like
The
maybe
thing
it's
is, I
playing
don't
a
have
part.
faith in those showrunners, man. I don't think they know how to fucking do a show. I think the quality of the show has dipped for many seasons. So I stopped watching like
Really?
regularly at the 4th season. And
Yeah,
that's
I
when
think that's
and
when
that's when everyone
That's
said
when I
it.
stopped too.
I didn't know that's when it got bad, but that's when everyone told me it got bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, no wonder I stopped. Like,
Do you
Yeah.
think it got bad or it took a dip? Like for me personally,
oh, it took a dip.
watching it,
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
more of a
hyperbolic.
dip.
But
Yeah. That's around when I stopped watching it. Oh, are we talking spoilers, by the way?
I have not said any spoilers. Just like general opinions on whether you liked it or not.
Yeah.
I would say no
I feel
spoilers
like-
because
Okay, well,
No,
I was
don't know.
gonna say like I feel like for the most part, like everyone's already seen the episode.
Yeah, and if they
You'd
haven't,
be
And if they
surprised.
haven't,
they
then
probably already know.
yeah, well,
you'd
Well,
be
if you
surprised 'cause
haven't
some
watched the
people are like
episode-
trying to wait till there's the whole season is done to just watch it at once.
well, they should avoid the internet altogether.
I guess you're right. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, you could talk.
I got spoiled on some shit before the episode,
Really?
before last week. Yeah,
Interesting.
like I just went on Reddit, and the
Uh-huh.
very first post that I saw was one of the characters that got killed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But on a unrelated thread or comment, right?
it was just on the front page.
Dude, let me tell you, I was reading. Okay, so let me tell you my
The
conspiracy
picture
theory.
and everything.
That, like on the Reddit, if you don't have the app and you just use Reddit like through your browser on your phone,
hmm
my conspiracy theory is it purposely fucks up and does weird shit because it wants you to download the app, and is very obtrusive with the way it makes you download that app or wants you to download that app. It's like very annoying, honestly. And I was just reading a thread, a random political thread, okay, about Ilham Omar, whatever that Muslim congresswoman, and it sorted the comments by controversial, which I've never done. I don't like doing that. Like it just happened to do it at that moment. And the first comment was a disparaging comment against Muslims, and right underneath that was the spoiler to the episode.
my
Oh, no, sorry, not Game of Thrones. It was a spoiler to Endgame.
Oh,
It was a
my
spoiler
God.
to Avengers Endgame, like totally unrelated. You know, like what?
That's
I
stupid.
don't
Do you
know.
want to? Do you want a spoiler about Endgame, John? You saw it, but
I saw it.
I could give you another spoiler.
What?
I think we're okay to talk about spoilers and stuff.
Well, just
think we're okay.
We're gonna talk about.
We're gonna talk about stuff.
Endgame's not the last one.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay. Really?
It's not the last one of Marvel at all.
They'll
Of course
never
not.
finish.
Okay,
They'll
fine.
never finish.
Fine.
They'll never stop.
Don't stop for nothing.
How many cheeseburgers do you think she got, Tom?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger. She's so cute.
That was actually so. That was a reference back to Iron Man 1, when Iron Man was originally like first, like he got out of
wants a
Afghanistan or whatever. He
cheeseburger.
asked for a cheeseburger.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. Okay, so let's say you're in like a terrible situation. You come back home after being captured by like 3 months or however long it is. What's the first food you would ask for?
Probably
A
In-N-Out.
cheeseburger?
I would ask
In-N-Out?
No
In-N-Out.
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
I think so.
No way.
I would.
In-N-Out's the bomb, dude.
Gourmet sabzi, dude, please.
I mean, I guess. dude.
Probably wherever you were captive would have had gourmet sabzi.
That's so funny.
All right.
No, the Iranians would never take me.
I heard that if your parents are, then they can keep you.
No. No. I'm not a citizen.
That's what I heard.
I'm not a citizen.
You think
They're
your
gonna
par-
manifest destiny me. It's like you're Iranian now. No.
Sorry, I know I'm just doing stuff, but we don't even need to talk about
No,
it.
no,
It's just-
for sure.
It's just literally just happening in the background.
They've changed this game up quite a bit, man.
They have. I think it's in the best
looks-
position it's ever been in.
It looks gorgeous.
It's great.
It
And they're
look- it
planning
look- it
more
looks very
redesigns
pretty.
on the UI. Wow, this guy's just playing it out, huh? It's very annoying.
Are you playing online?
Yes.
Neophytes?
Yeah. I'm playing ranked.
Ooh. Does Maher still play this?
He plays it more than me. He has 100 more hours
Oh,
than I do
wow.
at this game.
I think, talking about Maher, I think he's going to end up getting Mordhau as well.
Good.
He was asking me about it. He's like, do you recommend it? I'm like,
Well,
absolutely.
I mean, I just bought it, so now's a great time to get in on it. Because when I buy a game, I don't do that often.
Yeah.
So let's just do it.
You're
Let's
going to
play.
like it's the combat is very nuanced.
Dude, let me tell you.
Very, very nuanced.
Are you being ironic?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
Yeah, it's tough. It's like you'll see like there's a tutorial at the beginning that you should definitely play because it kind of like eases you in pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of different mechanics you have to keep in mind.
Cool.
It's really cool.
Dude, I mean, I'm down for any and all of that. Shit. But I will say, like, from what you play so far, is there a heavy focus on bows and arrows? Because I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Well,
Fuck.
no, not a heavy focus.
I know it's
but, like,
there.
You can, but they're bow and arrow.
But like, I hate getting sniped by that shit when I'm running in with like a mace. You
it's
know?
not. It's not overpowered. It
It's
doesn't.
really funny.
Yeah.
Like if you like someone just I hate being hit by
Yeah.
an arrow and
Yeah.
running with a mace.
Of course.
Dude, this guy's just gonna wreck me, huh? Fuck
It's not.
this
It's
fool.
not too bad. That part of
not
the
too
game is
bad?
not too bad.
All right.
But it is very satisfying shooting bow and arrow at people.
Oh, I'm sure
just
that's
say.
certainly the case.
I shall do as you command.
No, I want a nice like mace or a morning
Yeah.
star or a great sword, and I just want to lop off their heads.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Bro, this guy's just gonna wreck me. I hate this deck.
Or you just have bear spray.
You want to share
Shoots
that
at a
story,
range
John?
of like 30 feet.
Have you heard that story, John?
No.
With the bear spray and Tanya?
Oh yeah, I've seen the
Yeah.
picture.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the proof. The proof was in the pudding.
I felt so bad about that picture afterwards, but it was so funny.
Oh, it's okay. I thought it was hilarious. It's all fun and games until it happens to you. I would much rather take on a bear. I would like. It blew.
You're
off.
exaggerating. It wasn't that
I
bad.
mean, we ran off 20 yards.
It was just seasoning. It was
and
seasoning.
the bicyclist started
I
like
know.
choking.
I'm just teasing. It was bad. It was freaking bad, dude.
So we're just like getting ready to go on a Valentine's Day hike.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
like-
on Valentine's Day.
Or that weekend.
Yeah.
And then, Jesus Christ. Literally just put on my backpack, bear spray falls out, and I hear... And I look up at Emmy, and I'm like, Emmy, run. I knew exactly what it was. So we take off running, and we're like choking, this, that, and this group of bicyclists are coming to
Yeah.
go up the trail. We're like, go back. They're like, oh, bear spray. And they start like
Yeah.
choking on it too.
That's pretty insane.
At this point, like maybe we've ran like 30 yards away.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah,
more.
it was around that much for sure. Yeah.
And we look, and there's like a huge cloud of orange. My eyes were on fire.
Yeah.
Like this guy kept pouring like water into my eyes. He had like one of those giant backpacks.
What a fucking gorgeous human being. Like, thank you for him.
I know.
And it was necessary, I'm guessing. Like
Yeah.
it, was
It wasn't
absolutely
really
necessary.
helping though because
Oh,
it's
really?
oil. It sticks. So you have to use oil to get it off.
Yeah, so like water just like pushes it around. It doesn't really do much.
And then I have to
Yeah.
use dishwasher soap to get it off. Like first you have to put like
That's
vegetable
pretty
oil
nasty.
on.
Yeah.
And then dishwasher soap, and I was still burning into the evening. Like we went out to Valentine's Day dinner, and I'm just sitting there at dinner,
Yeah.
still burning.
Yeah. we go to Valentine's Day dinner and like, oh jeez. It's like I just heard the hiss. I turn around, literally, dude, like 7-8 feet in the sky. There's like a gigantic orange cloud, like an orange wall. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Stuff
Like I am
blasts out,
completely.
like 20, 30 feet.
I was completely like I had no idea. I just noticed this entire thing, and then I
What was the
smell it.
look on my face?
Just pure terror. Yeah, just like running. She knew exactly what it is. She ran past me, and like it just takes a minute, you know, for it to click in.
Yeah.
And I'm just like standing there, like just dumbfounded. I'm like, what is this? I get a whiff of it. I'm like, oh, it's time to go.
That is honestly
completely-
that is pretty traumatic.
That was really
That
We
cool.
sounds
completely
though.
wrecked that car, though. That car next
Oh
to
my
us.
God.
Wait, why?
because
because
it
it-
splashed all into their car.
We parked next to a car, so we were like right next to a car, and she dropped the bear spray, and it just the way it sprayed, it just completely like half of his car was orange, half of the car next to us was orange. Nothing happened to your car. Some of it like the door was open, so some of it came in.
Truly, that's nasty.
I remember you were like hugging me later that day, and every now and then you're like, "Oh, Tanya, no."
It's too much.
Was it traumatic for you too in the aftermath?
It was, the funny part was, is like, okay, I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm ready to go on the hike. He's like, we are not going on the
Yeah.
hike.
After like struggling for an entire like hour and a half, 2 hours trying to like clean this off, do this, do that, she's like, okay, let's go on a hike. I'm like, absolutely not.
No,
We're
yeah,
going
yeah.
home. Like
That's funny.
the hike is over.
Oh man, this is pretty rough. All right, you little punk.
Look who we have here.
Oh, the chat.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah,
Don't mind me.
Just want to make sure we're all.
Death to the enemy.
Oh, jeez.
You know, that's funny because it happens pretty often.
Oh, cool. We gotta.
Does it?
That like whenever he comes up on the thing, it's always like
Oh,
for the
okay.
first
I thought you
second the
meant
chat
bear
plays
spray.
and it scares you like every time. No, the bear spray. I don't know if that happens often. Maybe.
Levon would always be freaked out. He's like, please keep that away from
We
me.
got We have a dislike, John.
From who?
I don't know.
From whom?
We're controversial now.
I guess, dude. Good. I'm sure it was either Shahan, David, or someone else. No.
What? It's better to be hated
Mm-mm.
than.
Yeah, that's Vince McMahon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like it's better. It's better for business to hate someone than to love someone.
Yeah, I mean, if you're indifferent or a thing, that's bad.
And
because-
it's like for like WWE, like his entire mentality is like never give the audience what they want, always make them want more. Like
fair.
they shouldn't leave the stadium satisfied.
Okay. All right.
Who are the three people watching?
I don't know.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling
Get
behind.
punked.
Oh boy, oh boy. Are you guys gonna watch? Well, I mean, maybe we will. But Detective Pikachu. Are you
Yeah.
interested in that?
Yeah. Of course.
Aw. Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. It looks wonderful. Are you guys gonna watch Sonic the Hedgehog?
Did you?
Did you
Okay,
see
well
that
that was
trailer?
a rough trailer. But did you read about what happened just like a couple hours ago?
No.
They're redesigning the movie. They're redesigning Sonic.
Because of the trailer?
Yeah,
People-
because
I've heard a
because
lot
like
of
it-
backlash.
yeah,
No
because
one
everyone
liked
shat
it.
on them. Yeah,
No
and then
one.
Paramount came and says, "Okay, we hear you loud and clear. We're gonna change the like Sonic's design." Like they're never gonna make money off of this movie. They're like literally gonna make it twice. They're gonna spend so much money on this shit.
That is
And
actually
the movie looks rough. The only good thing about the movie is the only good thing about like
Jim
the-
Carrey.
yeah, Jim Carrey. Just because like it's just an opportunity for him to be goofy again, which I'm all for.
I hope he's not another Robin Williams.
He's Jim Carrey's a
Eccentric.
very interesting
Have
individual.
you like read anything of his or like any interviews he's given lately or like watched that
lately?
his
Yeah.
painting stuff or like anything?
not his painting stuff, but like
his whole.
Jim and Andy. Did you ever watch that?
I
It's a
didn't, but
Netflix
I know
documentary.
exactly what you're
I
talking about.
highly recommend it, man. It's a perfect view into like him as a person.
Hmm.
It's a very good vignette of him.
Whom do I
Um,
spy?
This is it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. He's
Hmm.
a yeah.
That's
My-
pretty interesting, man.
My Aunt Viva loves Jim Carrey.
Really?
Yeah. We used
Th-
to
th-
watch
does
like
she
Ace
know
Ventura
about-
together.
Yeah.
and-
Oh, Ace Ventura's. I'm not too
Those are
crazy about Ace
classics.
Ventura, but When Nature Calls is one of my favorites. Yeah, no,
I
Jim
think I-
Carrey. Jim Carrey's wonderful. Liar, liar.
He has like this whole thing now, right? With like he's discovered like enlightenment or like Buddhism or whatever, like Eastern philosophy. Like
I
he's
think
like
yeah.
really involved, and he had this whole phase. I don't know how to describe it, But it was interesting. Like his whole like shift as a character is very interesting.
Yeah,
and
it is.
I like him. I mean, I like Jim Carrey a lot. He's a good guy.
I would really recommend you to check out that Jim and Andy thing, man. It's
I hear that's the thing that like kind of fucked him up.
Jim and Andy,
Or
yeah.
like when he becomes
Or
like that other character. Yeah, right.
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, like
Because
I heard
like,
it messed up his
becomes,
mind.
Split personalities?
He doesn't have split personalities, but like whenever for that character especially, whenever he was kind of getting ready for the role, he became that character. Like he wasn't playing that character, he became Andy Kaufman. And like for however long the shoot was, it was 4 months, 5 months, like he was Andy Kaufman. He wasn't Jim Carrey anymore. And
I mean, I heard
Yeah.
that was the thing. Have you seen his paintings?
it's crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy painter. He has a painting of Jesus Christ that's like really insane.
I don't think this is a spoiler because it's the documentary.
yeah,
Like
of course, just say
he
that.
ends the documentary by calling him Jesus. Like he says that I am Jesus.
Huh. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like a big thing nowadays too is like shock value for publicity.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
That does not. I
Nowadays-
don't think that's what
Yeah.
he's
You don't
going
think
for.
so?
I don't.
Not
think
for
that's what
him
he's going
anyway.
for. I don't think that's what he's going for. I think like, it's like whenever you see a lot, like you just kind of like you enter a different level. Like I feel like he's just on a different plane. He just sees more than what
he
everyone
operates
else
in a
sees.
different
Yeah.
place, yeah. For better or worse, and some of it might be like a little bit absurd, but at the same time, like he's been through a lot in his life, and he's actors, dude. It's so like, do you ever think of what it takes to be an actor?
Yeah.
Like ripping your soul out to
Yeah,
become another.
it's like I don't know. It seems pretty
It's like
insane
your
to me.
profession. You live your life by not being yourself.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is. Like it
Mhm.
messes with you.
Oh yeah.
You will not regret this. good
At work, we used to do a lot of interviews with different actors and kind of like people in the industry and all that. And we did an interview with, I forget the gentleman's name, but he was a pretty big time actor in like Aliens and like just like older sci-fi stuff. And they asked him, it's like, okay, well, you've done so much. Like, how do you kind of like, what do you do? What do you do to like keep yourself? He's like, whenever is like I approach every project as like a standalone thing, and once it's over, I'm done with it. I never look back. He never watches his stuff. He never takes anything as a memento from the production he was
Good.
on. Like he's like, work is work, and personal is personal.
Talk about like a work-life balance.
No, 100%. Like he had absolutely
Wow.
nailed it. He's like, if you take mementos from the works, from the stuff you've worked on, if you like take like little bits of what you did to make that character a character, like it just becomes part of you. And it's like you can't afford, like a human can't afford, like giving up yourself for someone that you're not. It was like a very sober way of looking at it.
I totally get that.
It was like 100%. Like you can't take those mementos. You can't take bits of someone that is not you with you. Because
it makes
that'll
sense
just that'll ruin you.
because not only will it ruin you, man, it's just going to be a sad time. Like you're being chipped away slowly and gradually. Perhaps not everybody, obviously, but you're being slowly chipped away gradually, and in doing so, not only will you be ruined, but there won't be a you. Like it's like
yeah.
you kind of your identity is fragmented entirely in
Yeah.
that way. That's how it
And
seems.
that's so important, like to being at peace with yourself is having like a firm identity of who you are, like what you believe in, what you stand for.
Yeah.
You think you stand a chance?
Yeah.
And a lot of people work their entire lives to form that.
That's very true.
Indeed. You are correct.
Thanks.
What do I want to do here?
Wow, what was that card? He's just like stabbing the guy.
What, this one?
Is that a roach?
It's like a monster, yeah.
No. Oh
Look at
yeah,
the horse's
Roach.
face.
Yeah, it's a weird face.
Show her Roach. That's a funny card. I
I
saw you playing him a
I
little bit
will
ago.
in just a moment so my turn doesn't get messed up.
Oh no, for
but I
sure.
will. Play this. Do that. Then play it again.
This game looks great, dude. Like
Then
they
I
did
do
such a good job with the
this.
aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
It looks
Oh,
so
yeah,
different from
bud.
last I played.
It is quite a stunning game.
It's war you want. Prepare for hell.
That's very appropriate.
From Lost I played.
That syntax.
So this is Roach.
Papa Roach. What the hell? Horse
How
climbs.
funny is
house.
that?
It just glitches. It glitches and he goes in like random places. Look, he's
Oh,
like stuck
that's
in the
so
building
funny.
and stuff because
really
that's how he
cool.
was.
That's
in
how
The
it was in
Witcher.
thing. Yeah. In The Witcher, it was like it's the game where this is based off of. Whenever
he
you
do?
call your horse, he comes into like weird places. Like just because of it's just the game, you know, it was just glitching out.
How
So
the
they
fuck
made fun
did
of it in this.
He just wrecked me. I don't even know how. Or whatever. I don't care.
You want some more water, Ton?
Yes, please.
You want a refill, John? Want another beer?
I'll definitely take another. What's it called? Blue Moon.
Oh, Blue Moon.
I was having a water.
You're having water.
Thank
you. You'll get some water.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, he used his Okvis to beat me. Wow, man! I thought I was gonna win.
Defeat.
I've been defeated twice. It was a shame,
Defeat.
but it doesn't matter to me. IDGAF. IDGAF. What a life, huh?
Yeah. Normally on Thursday nights I have choir, but our director was sick today, so
Like you sing?
yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's part of church or something like that.
No, it's just like a choir with AGBU in Pasadena.
Oh, that's awesome.
We sing Armenian songs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Last weekend.
I was in a choir when I was like in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like
What'd you guys
No.
sing?
the basic English songs of like, you know,
Such a.
such a no, you're not gonna get me to sing here, but you know, like Christmas songs and holiday songs and stuff like that. Hey,
Yeah,
I
thank
appreciate it.
you.
Em. I just keep getting wrecked, man. Mm-hmm.
So last weekend it was our choir director's birthday, or she had
Mhm.
invited us to her birthday, but then it turned into a surprise wedding. Oh, I talked to you about this already.
No.
No.
Yes.
Or
Maybe.
I told Lorik about it.
I think you told Lorik.
I told
yeah.
Lorik about it. I was telling about the surprise wedding.
That's
We
so
were
funny,
at-
Ton.
So she's just wearing like a navy blue gown when we get there, and then halfway through she leaves for 20 minutes. We're like, where did she go? Comes back in a white wedding gown with a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was really interesting. And then she had 4 choirs there, so we all got up and sang something. And
Oh, did you guys sing too?
yeah,
Nice.
we did.
I've never heard you sing.
And it'll remain that way.
I know. One day I'll hear it.
Probably.
We'll do a duet when we
like
get drunk.
karaoke.
Oh, I'd love to do karaoke.
Oh, we should do karaoke.
Let's
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
let's
but
sort
we
out
have
a
to go to like a
karaoke.
Koreatown
Yes.
karaoke where you get the room to
Yes.
yourself.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
We
I'm
should
down.
get Korean barbecue
Yes.
and then go to karaoke after.
That
I
sounds
agree.
great. I'm in.
I agree.
We got like a nice group going.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
That would be like my dream.
A ton. We'll do it.
And singing.
I'm pretty down. I'm pretty down. This summer, I'm very flexible with my time.
Do you guys know anyone else who likes karaoke?
Everybody who doesn't like even if you don't like it, you'll come and get drunk. You know. Like,
Yeah. You don't have to do the karaoke.
Like the next level and the next level women will all be there. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. So that's already 6 people. And then you can add even more to that,
Yeah, of
like
course.
from any number of demographics. Like people will just come and like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to show you this real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is they added kind of like reward trees
Yeah.
where so it's very intense. So I can go into every faction.
Oh, jeez.
And in every faction, you open up these nodes. And as you open up nodes, you earn the leaders.
Oh.
Okay? Then, and each node costs some amount of reward points, which you gain just by playing the game.
Okay.
Then, when you unlock the leaders, each leader has his own tree. And they're cool shapes. Like this guy's thing is a helmet
Oh.
because he's like with soldiers. This guy's thing is like a dagger because he's a usurper.
Wow.
Like he just backstabs.
Wow.
And stuff like that. And every single tree has it. And then every
That's
month,
so well thought out. Man.
every month there's a new season. So this season of the Viper. And so I go on Letho and he has his own thing. And at the end of it, if you
Whoa.
unlock everything, you get a cool card back.
Ooh.
So it's just cosmetic, purely cosmetic. And on top of that, because of the expansion, there's a whole other set
Oh,
of trees that they're just
what?
going to add to. It's so insane, dude. There's so much to do in this game now.
This game is huge.
It's awesome. Look, it's a
Dude.
deer. It's like deer
Huge.
and animals. It's like cool. I don't know. I like
That is
it a
super
lot.
cool.
Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to earn that card back that I showed you. So I'm saving my points. So here in order to progress past this node that I just bought,
Yes.
or this one, sorry, I'm going to buy it right now.
Ooh.
I have to complete 3 daily quests in order to complete it, and then I can move on and I go down
nice.
here, and I could get a cool avatar if I complete that
Ah.
shit. So it's just like, you're just earning any glass for the month, and then next year during this month, it's gonna if you don't finish
it's
it
gonna
now,
refresh it.
you could do it next
Oh,
year. Yeah,
cool.
So it's the season of the Viper, basically,
That's super
and you could
cool,
get this
man.
border, and
So this world has the same amount of days.
yeah, it just follows the real days. Yeah,
What?
this is my profile.
What is that
Mm.
card, man? That's funny.
Oh, I love it. It's Tibor Egebrocht.
Oh, of course.
He's my
Why
favorite
is the bud
premium.
so prominent? Like that is a focal point for sure. Do you see how it's
What,
like
the horse?
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You see how it's lighter? Someone painted that.
Yeah, there's all like hand painted cards that are then
Wow.
animated. It's really insane.
Huh.
And you could get trinkets too. Like, look, I unlocked all these like avatars that I could choose at any time, and it's all different characters.
Are there dwarves in this universe?
Of course, of course.
Oh, I
of
didn't know.
course. Where's a dwarf?
Do
I
you have a
know-
dwarf deck?
This guy, he's a
Oh,
dwarf.
Of course. Yeah, he is.
Oh, look at my
dude.
look at my border, by the way. It's a stein of ale.
Oh, that's the best.
dripping. And yeah, you gotta have different borders. Look at all these cool borders I've unlocked that I could have. Like,
Nice.
look at
Oh,
this fucking dwarven one. This one,
I'll
yeah,
definitely take
dude.
that one.
And you could have cool titles. Like mine is accomplished drinker. I could be a higher vampire.
Oh, that's
I could be
so
master mirror.
funny.
Like you just.
Oh, what
earn
else is there?
these.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I would want to be.
These are really
trapper.
good. Yeah. You be trapper?
Yeah, like a fur trapper.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I would
There's
be.
a witch, Peller.
Why would you suggest that?
I like reborn.
It was the. No, I had to take a sip. It's the universal you, not you.
Oh, me and fellow women.
Oh yeah.
Very
You
funny,
got
Todd.
me.
Go up a little bit.
Neophyte.
A dragon
Uh,
hatchling.
Dragon hatchling. Foreman.
Would you be a master?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
There's also a master mirror.
Wait, so like these different colors, are they?
They
like-
don't signify anything.
Oh.
It's just like this was from an event, like a holiday event that I'm
Oh,
never
okay.
sure. I don't know if they'll ever do it again.
Okay.
This because
okay.
I won an arena.
How'd
at
you get
12.
accomplished drinker, dude?
There was an event
Like a
that-
drinking event?
like
Oktoberfest?
an Oktoberfest
Yeah.
event with
Oh,
all
perfect.
dwarves. With all dwarven, it
Oh.
was. So you know how Hearthstone does the puzzles?
Yeah.
They got it from Gwent. Gwent did the puzzles first.
Oh, interesting.
And one of the things was the holiday Mahakam thing was an Oktoberfest with dwarven puzzles, and I got accomplished drinker.
Super cool, man.
Yeah, dude, I fucking just love everything about this, dude. And I know if Mahed was
What are
watching,
your-
he'd geek out.
Wait, go back.
I'm sorry.
What are your favorite cards?
Oh, my favorite cards. I haven't even set that up.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite card. Period.
Ah.
I love the way it's animated.
Which
But there
one?
are this one.
Oh, yeah,
the
it
one
is
that's
really
right here.
cool.
But this is also one of my favorites.
Whoa, go to that one.
Which one? Sorry.
But yeah.
This one. This is Ragnarok. So
Oh,
Ragnarok.
Oh, wow.
Which, like, Norse mythology is borrowed in the Witcher universe. So
Oh,
it has
cool.
very Norse themes and stuff like that. This is cool as the Phoenix. This is the Shoop. It's really good. There's like, it's like too many good
Did I
cards.
see Grendel
man.
anywhere?
Grendel.
There was. I mean, I feel like.
There might be stuff based on Grendel, but I doubt it's Grendel itself.
What's Grendel?
From
Or who's
Beowulf?
Grendel? Oh,
The
I don't
villain in
know.
Beowulf?
I don't know anything about Beowulf.
He's just like a
actually.
monster in
Oh.
ancient English
Norse?
folklore.
Oh, English?
English Norse.
Yeah.
Right? Beowulf is like English Norse. It's not like
old.
old. Yeah.
Olden
It's the
times.
first.
Mm.
It's the first pub like thing.
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
the first like
Gotcha.
Story in the
story
English.
in the English canon. Or
I remember
whatever.
watching the movie Beowulf, and like Angelina Jolie was in it.
I'm just
That's
gonna.
so random to me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right,
She
yeah, I
was.
think she
She's
was in it.
Grendel's mom.
What was her name?
Grendel's mom.
They just referred to her as Grendel's mom,
Grendel's
right?
mom. So okay, check this out. We were in 12th grade,
AP English.
AP
lit.
English. It was in Miss Martin's class. Were you in that class?
I was not.
But did you have her or
No.
you weren't? Okay. It was in Miss Martin's class, and we had a group project where we had to do we had to just write our own play based on one that existed.
Ooh.
So we did it based on Beowulf. Okay, so this is the kind of thing where it's gonna be funnier if you were there, but I want to tell the story because I like it. So
Try to
we're
envision it.
we're trying to come up with the story, right? And we're basing it on Beowulf, and we're trying to make it a comedy, like an absurd comedy. And you remember Savada?
Yeah,
Okay, he was in that group. You remember Michael Michael Guloyan?
I do.
He was in that group, and we just had like a very funny group of guys,
Okay.
and I think maybe one girl. I don't remember. It might have been all guys. I don't recall. And we were just like coming up with stuff. And so Grendel was obviously a character, right? So when he comes into our version of the play, all the characters ask him, "Wait, you're Grendel?" As in Grendel's mom, Grendel, that Grendel, because you'd think that the character would have a name, but we only know Grendel through Grendel's
That's
mom.
Right, that's right.
And so we just made it a huge joke, and I swear we would not stop laughing for like at least a good 30 minutes. We were just cracking up in the Glendale Public Library. That's why we were making this play.
Oh man.
It was just golden.
Just
That was my
Grendel's
story.
mom. It almost sounds like
I'm gonna
a
buy some
diss.
random packs.
Like
Yeah.
Grendel's mom. She's got.
Going on. All I want, and I waited for so long.
Oh yeah. Put that money in, dude.
Dude, I have been self-sufficient in this game for years.
Oh, good.
I've spent maybe 100 on this game at the beginning
Okay.
because I
Just to
fucking
get
loved it. I
started,
just
yeah.
loved it. Yeah, I was like, I loved paying for stuff.
Oh,
on
dude,
it.
they call it goodies. That's cute.
What kind of creature is this?
It's a troll.
Whoa.
Pick this.
Oh, you get to choose?
You get to choose the last card, and it's always rare or better.
Wow.
And
that's
it's among
cool.
3, and they're all the same rarity every time. So, and in the first 4, you can get really good cards too if you're lucky. Like I just got a gold from here,
Wow. that
so
man
I will definitely have this because I don't have it.
Well, very good.
I'm just
Weeping
opening up into the
Willow.
background for the hell of it.
Yeah,
we
for
can
sure.
switch games too, dude. I don't.
I'm
doesn't
down for
matter.
whatever.
Yeah. I've been enjoying the chat. I've just been doing
Yeah.
this in the background. But yeah. So Grendel's mom's Grendel. Fun fact. Oh, and then at the end of the play, Savata runs in because we're celebrating the defeat of Grendel and Grendel's mom. He's like, "Dude, I brought the mead." And it's like weed. So it was just very fun. Miss Martin got a laugh out of it. Dude, I argued with Miss Martin all the time because she hated Lord of the Rings and she loved Harry Potter.
Oh God, yeah, that's right.
She was like, "How do you read 3 books of them walking?" I'm like, "How do you read 7 books of them fighting the same villain over and over? Same fucking thing. Worse. In every way." Harry Potter's cool and all, but Lord of the Rings is just
Lord of the Rings is something else.
eclipses
Yeah.
anything that J.K. Rowling would ever think to produce.
That's a subjective claim
Yeah, well, it's the truth.
that you feel that way.
Yeah, it is the truth.
I love them both. They both have their charms.
It's
I like
really
the world of
funny.
Harry Potter. I
Yeah.
don't necessarily think the books are that great, but the world
Wow.
is cool. What? I mean, it's not, you know,
Okay.
it's not high literature in any way. It's just like literature of some kind. Why, are you a huge fan?
Yeah, she
I'm
is.
sorry. I know. Oh, wow, I just got that again.
It's really funny that this makes that hoodie sound because a couple of my coworkers have made that up as a word.
Hoodie?
Hoodie. Like,
Oh.
Hey, like hoodie, like hey dude, like.
Oh, sure.
He's saying goody.
Oh damn it. Okay.
Goody.
Goody. Oh yeah, because you're opening out goodies.
Shoop knows what wow wow inside.
You got some poop cards, man.
I don't care. I have like, I only play one faction in this, and I have every single card of that faction.
What faction do you play?
Nilfgaard.
Nilfgaard?
Yeah.
Are they humans?
Yeah, they're like the Empire.
Ah.
They're
okay.
like the xenophobic, conquer
Gotcha.
everything Empire. I love them, dude. They have spies and this and that. It's like they're very sneaky.
Imperial Golem.
So then I go to my deck builder
Gimpy Gerwin.
real quick, and I mill all my spare cards. And as you can see, I have a lot of scrap to
Nice.
buy more packs if I want. I have I have a lot of scrap to build anything in the collection I would ever want. And if I want to make those animated cards, I can do that
You
with
could
the
do that.
meteorite.
Very cool.
And I'm just gonna get out of here.
I've been
and
kind of
just play
craving a
some-
card game, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is the one. I'm telling you, if you give it a chance
Yeah.
and you want to play it, it's very generous, it's very enjoyable, and it's just a fun game to play. It's super strategic. It has minimal RNG, though it's still there, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. It's a card game.
It's
You
a
need
card
it.
game, yeah.
It needs to have it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and quit, and let's see what I have installed, man.
Yeah, see
I
what
don't
you
have that much installed, honestly.
got.
I have Dota.
I wish
You
I
can
was
always
able to
play Dota
log
with
into
it.
my freaking account, man.
I have Terraria. I don't even have that much installed, dude. That's funny.
You have the Epic launcher. Well, what do you have on GOG?
Let's see. I don't think I have anything that you like. I have this. which I don't really know how to play that
That's
well.
so funny.
I have Thronebreaker, which is like the Witcher single player thing, which was
Yeah.
really good, by the way.
Yeah.
And I've Gwent.
When?
Yeah, in my library, I have like Witcher games and stuff like that, and
Let's
random
play some
games.
Islanders.
Yeah, I was about to say that's really the only thing that's like easy peasy to just boot up and play.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to play, but if you want to play,
Oh, you should.
It's a
play.
wireless
No,
mouse.
Go and play.
all right. Tanya, would you like to play actually?
What is this game? Oh, Islanders.
Yeah, I was telling you about
Do
it.
you want to try it?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. New game.
Oh,
camera
oh
looks
yeah.
like-
So
Do you need
she,
to?
yeah. She's gonna need that.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a mouse only game.
Will it go all the way?
Yeah, it'll go a
Yeah,
fair
sweet.
amount of the way.
Was.
You can put like the
Remember to
mic
talk into
here,
this
maybe.
Hello.
You can even put the mic right here in front of you.
Yeah,
if you
just like
want.
that.
Or that,
Perfect.
yeah.
I could just click and drag, right? So, where are the things that I need?
But then, so no,
statue.
you have to do WASD. It's like teaching you how to play the game. Yeah.
Now show me. You can rotate the camera using Q and A.
Yeah, I want you to do that.
Rotate the camera with the right mouse button to continue.
There we go.
Okay, de love.
Perfect. You've done it.
Peak one. Lumber.
And then no. Use the other one first. Yeah.
This? Why?
Yes. Because just trust me. What's going on?
Do I take this? Oh yeah, I see now. WASD. What? Don't laugh at me.
Wasd.
Don't laugh at me.
Ton, have you ever used WASD
Nope.
for a video game before?
Nope.
This is your first time.
Yes.
Oh, very exciting.
I mean, this is a good game to do it
Yeah,
on. as
for
a little
sure.
Steak.
There's no stress.
Where do I put it?
Put it, Tanya. Put it. No stress. Put it.
You have to click on it first.
Yeah. So you have to click it first,
and then you
and
put
then
it
go
somewhere.
back, and then so you're trying to put it near as many trees as you can.
Oh, that's really annoying.
You have to move your mouse.
Yeah, you
like,
have
But
to.
it's not
You have to do both.
drag
So
it, right?
Oh,
No,
damn.
you don't drag it. You just click it once, and I think.
like
What?
I'm moving the mouse and it's taking me away.
Oh, what?
Huh.
Let me see that.
It's
are,
like
are you holding it?
inverted.
Don't hold it. Don't hold it.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to hold it.
Oh.
Just do WASD.
Tanya.
I'm holding it down.
Yeah, you don't need to click it in.
Okay.
The WASD will move you.
Oh, okay, I have it.
Okay, there you
I
go.
want to get closer though.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
you use
the
WASD
WASD,
to
yeah.
move the camera, and then the mouse to move your mouse.
What do you use WTF for?
Nothing. Just sadness.
No, don't put it there.
What do I have? A lumberjack? A
Yeah, you have a
person?
lumberjack. I never realized that's what it's called. No, don't crush the trees. Don't crush the
But
trees.
that's what a lumberjack means.
No,
No, but
don't crush
see,
the
like,
trees.
get the
So
most
you-
number
yeah,
on your thing.
Exactly. So you're trying to put this as near. Yeah, I would say, because I've played this game too many times. Put it all the way to the right as you can get it. More, just to the edge. Yep, put it there, and then grab the other lumberjack, which you were doing.
Click
No,
once.
no,
Tanya.
not the sawmill. Not the sawmill. Yes. Yes, you're good.
Oh, add on
And then
here?
now, if you put it next to that one, then you're gonna get minus points. Yeah. So move it as right as you can. No. Move it to the right. Yeah. A little more.
Ooh.
Little more. Little more. Yeah.
Oh.
No. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
What is the? I don't know what am I doing?
You're trying to get points.
Like what you're doing is you're building a village, but think about it in these terms, like you're trying to build a logical village. So the lumberjack wants to be close to the trees, but not on top. It shouldn't be on a rock on its own because it needs to get like wood, right? So you're gaining points from the island itself while you're putting the places out.
Put it on the top side, Tom. If you put it on the top side, if you're in the vicinity of that statue up there, you're gonna get some points. Yeah. So try to finesse it. Try to see
What
if you can get all
statue?
three. There's right. Yeah. That one. No.
You said yeah.
It's all right.
That's all right.
Doesn't really matter.
We still got through. So click that, and then
Farming.
all right.
Now you
Should I
can start building
continue?
farms, and you could build another sawmill if you wanted.
13.
Have you beaten it? Is there a way to beat the game?
I don't think. I think
It
it,
just
keeps
goes on
going.
forever?
Yeah, I
Should I
think
just put
it
it
just
here?
keeps going. No, put it down there. No. So get it away from the trees at that open space over there, Tom. But have it inside the vicinity of the statue. So down, and then
Where's the
just up a
statue?
little. Up.
Oh, I see this.
NASA statue. Yes. That's good.
And you see how your score is going up every time? So every time your score goes to the, 70 out of 70 or whatever, you get more things to put in your village.
Yeah, so for the field, it has to be next to the... Yeah.
What do you mean?
For the field, you have to be next to the windmill that you put down. Yep. So just drop
Think
it there.
about it like a real farm, right?
Yeah. No, you should be right up on it.
Like next to it?
Yeah.
Like that? No.
No.
Oh,
But that's all right. Yeah,
that's
you got
nice.
it. You got it. And then one more. Put it on the top side, like above everything.
Yes?
Up.
Where? Up.
On the other side of
Like
the windmill.
right behind the windmill.
Right behind the windmill. Exactly.
top.
Exactly.
14.
All the
Where's
way
that?
down. All the way down.
Right against it.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
And you got
And then
another
grab the
sawmill,
sawmill
too.
and then put it near the
Isn't that
bottom.
competition?
Is there what?
Isn't that competition?
Yeah, exactly.
For
So
this fool?
if you're next to the other windmill, it's competition. But like, see if you can get the 2 lumberjacks and try not to get the sawmill in. Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Good job, Babus.
Thanks.
And then you can get more. And now we can get a city.
Ciudad. Mansion.
Drop the thing first on the. No, don't put that down first. Put the city hall.
Escúchale. La ciudad respirando.
Shitty hall.
Put the shitty hall. Yeah. There you go. City.
Welcome to
City.
Shittywa.
Yeah. Shitty walk and shitty
Ooh,
sushi.
top 22. Ooh, that's nice.
So no, Ton, you need some space around it because you're going to be building a lot around it. I would say put it up down on the beach.
It's honestly
Let's
a
go
crime
back
how
to
much
the
I love
beach.
sushi.
I love sushi.
It's a
Me too.
crime.
Me too.
It's been a while.
I try to have it at least once a week.
Really?
At least, yeah.
What's your favorite spot?
20.
My go-to spot is sugarfish because it's very
Yeah.
easy. I like the way that they prepare their
Which one do you go to?
rice and stuff. The one in Pasadena.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
legit.
they know me. I'm a regular. They
Oh,
always
cool.
come talk to me and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice.
I really want their mugs. I try to pay them for it, but
Their
they won't take my
mugs?
money. If you've ever had like green tea
Yeah, I
there,
have.
they're
trying to
beautiful.
remember.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. I think I'm gonna take one next time. Every time I ask them, like, can I buy this? They're like, no.
Well, should we say on
Next time
stream
I'm
how
gonna
many times
take
we've
it.
taken?
And I'm just gonna leave
Cups?
money. Be like, oh, thank you for the mug. Here's $10
They're not gonna stop you.
How many mugs have we taken?
or pints. What's this mansion? A
The
lot?
mansion should be on the Lone Rock.
Really?
No,
I-
it should be right next to
no,
the
I'm just kidding.
right next to Shitty Hall. Put it right next to Shitty Hall.
Wait, shouldn't you technically get more points from a mansion if it's on the highest part of the island? If you
That would
think
make
about
sense
it,
to me.
Yeah.
like Beverly Hills status, you know?
Brooklyn Hills.
Yeah.
What is the house? What is it?
I'm gonna say Glendale is a lot more desirable than Beverly Hills these days.
Yeah.
Dude, Glendale, it's weird because Glendale's gentrifying, but it's a middle class town to begin with. So how do you
It's
gentrify
not gonna be
it, right?
middle
Right?
class for long.
It's not, but it's
As little
it's
by little it's
absurd.
changing.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I truly wonder what my house is worth right now. I truly wonder.
You don't have to. You can just go on Zillow.
Really?
I'll give you an estimate, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well,
but
like
what?
house
if I just
prices
put
are
my address
falling.
in or
You-
what?
Yeah.
House prices are falling.
What's the
Right
site?
now?
Zillow?
Zillow.
Zillow.
Yeah. Also, there's another one. Redfin.
Dude, I think RX's dad used to make websites like this.
Oh wow.
And like real estate websites that would like estimate prices
Right.
and help out real estate agents and
Right.
stuff. I don't remember if like what he did exactly.
Why can't I
but
put a
should
field
ask.
here on the beach?
Yeah, you can't put it
You
on
can't
the
grow it
beach.
on sand.
Zillow.
Yeah, Zillow.
Ooh, why is it
Yeah, your house, you have a really cozy spot, man.
I think so,
Yeah.
dude.
Where?
100%.
It's you know Lexington and Verdugo?
Oh yeah.
It's like right there in one of the tiny nestled side streets that's against Verdugo.
Is it
and
the one that's
Lexington.
kind of like wraps around?
A little bit. It's right there. What you're thinking of it, it's in that area.
I
Like
think
we-
Mari lives around there.
Oh yeah, I live right next to Mari.
Oh, perfect.
Mariam. We're talking about Mari, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know her last
Mary
name.
Halbar Sumion.
Yes. How do you know her?
We go way back.
Oh,
Yeah, high
very
school.
Cool, very cool. Yeah, she's my neighbor, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see her every now and then when I'm walking my dog.
Doge.
Dude, Mimi just got a huge surgery last week.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's doing all right. She's gaining back her character and her energy,
Yeah.
but
What
she's
kind of
like,
surgery was it?
We got all of her teeth removed.
What? Why? What happened?
Dude, they were just decaying like at such a
Oh,
rapid rate. I didn't think all of them were, but 16 teeth.
The
like,
vet said,
gone.
"Oh,
yeah.
man."
And so she's just,
Oh.
it's so funny though. She has no teeth. So her face is like kind of shrunken. And like she's always licking and like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude.
What are you going to do, man?
I love Mimi.
I love her too. I felt so sad. Like I was just like a concerned parent for like
Yeah.
because she lost like all energy, all willingness to do things, but she's regaining it. She'll just do like stuff. But she's
Still on
having,
painkillers and stuff?
she was, and we
Yeah.
kind of mixed it in her food, which is now just wet food instead of kibble. But she's having like her digestion system is not adjusting well to this because she's not pooping as often as she should.
Dude.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean,
She's
that's
probably not eating as much as
no,
she
because
would, right?
before we would
probably
leave
harder
out the
for her.
food all day and she could eat it
Yeah.
whenever she wants and she had her own rhythm.
Yeah.
Now we give her only the 2 meals a day with lots of treats
Of course,
throughout,
yeah.
but still just mainly 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
And so she's eating less and she's walking more too. And it's like she's getting a little more fit, I guess, but it's kind of at the sacrifice of her digestion for the moment. What are you
Poor
gonna do?
baby.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
It really sucks. But,
Mm.
you know, she's still a cutie.
Yeah, she is.
They're really helpless, dogs and animals.
I love dogs. We don't deserve dogs.
Dogs are the best.
Yeah. I really want to get a dog, man.
There are too many cat people in reality.
Cats
In
are great
reality.
too.
Cats are great too, but like cat people don't make sense to me. Like-
okay, well, what would you describe a cat person?
What do you mean?
Like, what's a cat person? Is Ovo a
Someone
cat
who
person?
likes abuse.
No, I don't think Avo's a cat person.
But he has a cat.
I know, but I don't think he's a cat person. I think I usually like the cat people I see are like
Like hermits, you mean?
they're like socially, you know, like kind of awkward or disconnected
Sure.
and stuff, and like the cat is like their way of understanding reality or something. I don't know. It's like weird. Whereas for me, like my dog is like my companion, but I don't necessarily like obsess. Like, dude, cat people don't shut up about their cats. You know what I mean? But like dog people, it's like, yeah, I'm just talking about my dog. My dog's cute or cool or whatever, and then I move on with my life.
Sure.
You know, I don't know. Arik used to be a huge cat person.
Really?
But he never had a cat
Oh, wow.
until he got one, and it just like I guess it was hell because like
You didn't like it?
I don't know if he liked it or not, but it was always scratching him and like mess with him. And
I
stuff
would
like that.
never expect Arig to be a cat person
He,
at
he,
all.
he was a cat
At
person
all.
way before he was a dog person. Way before.
Wow.
I think cats are really cute, and people who like cats, I feel like maybe don't like too much interaction, but then cats are like almost abusive, so they're like, wait, why doesn't this cat love me? And so like that's when they become obsessive about the cats.
It's a complicated
Perhaps
relationship
so,
with the
yeah.
cat.
You're always trying to win the affection of a cat, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But with a dog, like you just kind of have it, I guess.
Put the
I don't know.
lumberjack
dogs are
first,
real. Dogs are real.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh, 18.
How's your tomorrow looking, John?
I have a meeting to go to in Pomona, but it's very informal. Like we're meeting at a brewery, so probably just gonna have
Nice.
like a beer or two and drink and
Hell yeah.
talk about like the journal that I'm editor of.
Mhm.
So we're just gonna talk about that.
How's
and-
that going?
Good. With the submissions are open, so you know if you write, draw, or photograph creatively, submit.
Can I submit
yeah.
older work?
Yeah, you can submit whatever you want.
Cool.
We accept poetry. It's Pomona Valley Review. We accept poetry, short prose, so like short fiction or nonfiction, or any kind of artwork.
Photography?
Maybe some
Yeah.
photos.
Oh yeah, big time. Photography is
Yeah,
great.
she's a huge photographer. Some of the stuff
Please.
that she's
No,
taken. Yeah, you are. Tom.
Yeah, I've seen your photos. What do you mean?
It's gorgeous.
You post some of them. But I would highly recommend being a submitter because I obviously take it with a grain of salt because I'm biased. I'm one of the editors. But I would say that Pomona Valley Review has two things going for it. One, it is prestigious because we actually get submissions from around the world.
Oh,
so
really?
internationally, yeah. And two, it's low stakes. So it's not the kind of thing where we're like, you need to submit the best quality thing for our It's literally like
Just
there's
exposure.
no harm. It's just for fun. It's like you're getting free, just your name in the cool journal that comes out. It's a digital journal. It's not even in print. It's just like online. We have a huge viewer base. Like a lot of
Very
people look at
cool.
it. Yeah, it's like a cool journal. So I would definitely recommend if you have, or if you know people too, in addition to your own work, if you know people who are very creative and who are
Not
looking
at
for
work.
an expressive outlet, even your friends or family.
Yeah.
By all means, let them know. It's a voting process. It's very like
cool.
it's yeah. I mean,
Oh, people vote on it? It's like a little contest?
no. Like our editors, it's like the editing process is a
It's like it's
curation
curated.
process. Yeah,
Yeah,
and we have
for sure.
So let's say for art, we have 3 editors, and those 3 editors decide. So if 2 people like it and 1 person doesn't, it'll still get in because 2
Right.
people voted to. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
And they'll
does
have
compromise.
discussions and stuff like that, and yeah. So we're meeting for that, and then Amber's brother is in like a play.
Oh,
So
cool.
I'm gonna go watch his play with her, and then I think we're gonna try to get like a cool LA ice cream spot ice cream. I forget the name of
Nice.
it, but it's like one of those
like
places with the
bird or
black
whatever.
cones and
Yeah.
like the weird stuff. Yeah, I mean we're gonna try to do that at night. But yeah, my tomorrow's looking like that.
Very good, man.
Very relaxing, I guess.
It sounds gorgeous.
How's yours besides work?
Busy. Yeah, it's gonna be work for the most part. I'm anticipating a late night.
Really?
Yeah.
Like as in you're gonna stay like 8
Yeah.
p.m. plus at work?
Like 8ish, probably.
Damn,
That's what I'm
man.
assuming. We have a few big projects coming up.
Are you doing anything after, or just coming home to chill out?
Yeah.
To
Nothing
game,
planned.
probably.
Yeah, just to relax.
Mordhau and Heroes of
Maybe
the
grab
Storm.
some food with Tanya.
Oh yeah, of course.
Get some fancy soup.
I love fancy
Oh yeah, man. We discovered the soup place. Do you like soups?
Yeah.
Half
soup.
half.
Why not?
It's called the Bone Kettle. Yeah, why not?
Why
It's
not?
called the
Amber
Bone Kettle.
loves soup, so yes,
I highly
love soup
recommend
by
this place.
affiliation.
Maybe we could do like a nice double date over
Oh,
there. It's
cool.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
where? Bone and Kettle?
Yeah, it's called Bone Kettle.
Bone Kettle. That's a cool name.
It's bone broth soup.
Yeah, it's bone broth soup, and like
With
their
ramen
broth.
noodles.
Yeah, it's like with ramen noodles, and like their broth, they're kind of like famous for it, and they cook their broth for like it takes them 24 hours to make their broth.
cool.
So
So wait, is there a limited amount? Like they can run out when you get there? Or
No.
something? Oh, okay.
yeah,
Where is it? L.A.
It's in Pasadena.
Oh, Pasadena.
I'm good.
Yeah, you want me to
I
play?
haven't really been thinking about this. I've just been putting things.
It's
places.
fun, but that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's
that's the whole
fun to
point.
just like put shit around. Yeah, you should definitely play them and just ball it up for a bit. It's so easy to just like
Sweet. I got it
get
from here.
lost and chat and not worry.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant, John?
That's an interesting question. Oops.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I don't know.
did it
what that was.
reset the game? Oh no, did
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it
you
did.
reset.
I reset it.
Oh, I thought this got reset.
No.
What's my favorite restaurant?
Your favorite place to go to eat?
Oh, I mean,
You went to Taco Azteca today.
yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was so excited when I saw you post that.
Why?
Taco Azteca is the
I was
best.
like, bro.
I love it.
Oh, did you text them too?
Yeah, she did. Dude, I absolutely love that place. And I hadn't been there for like a couple months. So I went there just on a whim and I'm like,
Fun fact. I was vegan for like 5 years, 6 years, and that was the first place I had meat.
vegan or vegetarian?
I was vegan for 5
I
years.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
dark times.
I knew you like cut meat out. I didn't know you were full vegan.
Yeah, I was full
But wait,
vegan.
that place broke the spell.
No, it's like I was just done. Like I wanted to have meat, and that was I was with Maher, and he's like, dude, I know the spot. He takes me to Azteca.
Did it make you sick?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, after being vegan
Yeah.
for 5
Oh,
months,
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
think
okay.
yeah,
maybe.
Not at all. Not at all.
How
Yeah,
was
that's
Leo's?
I like
other
Leo.
night.
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Okay.
I didn't go. I love Leo's though. But yeah, Azteca's great. I don't know where my favorite restaurant is. I mean, my go-to is Sugarfish. I really love Sugarfish because I love the service I get there. I love the food I have, the way the rice is cooked,
The
like
rice
warm
is
and
so good.
and some of the fish like the salmon, the toro, like so it melts in your mouth. The eel when I'm feeling like nice and like toasty, it's just like great. And so I don't know. I don't know. I think that would be my favorite place to eat, like my go-to. But I know my favorite chain restaurant, and I don't consider Sugarfish a chain, even though technically it is. I don't consider it like that. But BJ's is my favorite chain restaurant.
Oh yeah, we
We
were
went
just
there
in
recently.
BJ's the other day.
It's great.
It's
It's
fantastic.
great in almost
man.
every way.
It is absolutely fantastic.
They
They've
upgraded.
stepped up their game.
Oh yeah, their beers are good. Their appetizers are great. Their meals in general are pretty top quality. I love their pizzas and Pazuki. You can't go wrong. So you know.
Pazuka is good when you immediately get it, but if you wait like 2 minutes, then it just becomes
I really
garbage.
want one.
In what way? Like you have
just
it on the
becomes
table and
mush.
you wait, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, you have to have
eat
it immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, who sits there and looks at it? How can you resist?
Well, sometimes the people you're with want to take 1,000 pictures of the food, and then the food goes to shit.
Who did that?
I'm just teasing.
Oh, me?
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
Should I step out of the studio?
Get your own Pazuki.
Dude, their cinnamon toast Pazuki though.
We were looking at
Cinnamon
that.
toast. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were just looking at that.
It's so delicious.
Yeah.
Everything.
I love
BJ's is
BJ's.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
Let
hungry.
me tell you, I don't know if you guys have been there recently. 2 places.
We did last weekend.
No, not BJ's. Islands and
No, I
and
wanted to go to
California
Islands.
Pizza Kitchen.
I also wanted to go there.
Both of these places, when I was a child, were tolerable and passable. They were good enough. You go there, whatever. They really are much better right now.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Especially Islands. I have converted so many people to Islands who were like skeptical. Like, what do you mean Islands? Like, why would I go there as
Exactly,
like a
that's
voluntary
what I
choice?
just
That's literally
said.
what she told me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ton, trust me.
I get it. No, their burgers
Big
are
Wave is
amazing.
legit.
Their burgers are amazing. They also have other options too, like in general. They have, again, nice beers, nice teas, and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
CPK, their pizza's still like about the same. It's good in my opinion, but their cocktail game is
Wow.
great.
No way.
Yeah, they have
Really?
cool cocktails, very very nice. It goes well with like their flatbreads and their like. It's just fun to go there too, especially the one in Glendale. You have like a nice view of things
Yeah.
like up there.
I have a gift card for there from like a student, so I'm
You should go.
Let's
hitting them
go.
up
Yeah. CPK.
on the way.
Yeah.
I love CPK.
I like a good poke spot too. If you guys know really good poke spots, I'm always interested in knowing them.
I really like two. Actually, yeah, the one on Brand, the Poke Cafe is pretty
One of my
good.
favorites. Yeah.
And then I do like All About Poke.
Is
in
that the one?
La Piñata?
It's the one in right next to the theater. That's another one of my
Okay,
favorites.
okay.
Yeah.
See?
I
See?
think that one's better than Poke Cafe actually.
It in different ways. Like I
Yeah.
feel like the main thing there is like the sauces.
Yeah.
They give you a lot more fish.
Mm-hmm.
But Poke Cafe, I don't know. Their fish is.
I like
just,
everything.
Like,
Yeah. No, I love poke.
it's like
Have you ever had the rice ball place on Brand? It's
Oh, yeah,
2 doors
yeah,
down or
Gamma
I've
three
been
or
doors.
wanting to
something?
go so
It's
bad.
so
man.
good.
yep.
Is it really?
Oh, the eel.
Oh, wow.
Have you had the eel?
No.
Oh, it's so good. The eel rice ball is just so good. Their
We
rice
got,
balls
like,
are
a
great.
foodie adventure right there in downtown. Like go to CPK for drinks.
Oh,
Go
sure.
across
And
the
just
street for like a little
Yeah.
appetizer rice ball.
oh,
And then
John,
go
have
to
you been to the
BJ's.
Khankali House? Don't forget that. Have
What's
you been there,
that?
Khankali House?
What? No, I don't know.
It's
what
a
that is.
Georgian dumpling place. It's like in
Amber will be all over that.
Dude, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is. We should go there.
And they
What
make
is
We
their
that?
should.
own
Where is
sour.
that?
We should all go there.
Do you remember where Sunsai was? Okay.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
between Brand and what is now Artsakh.
Okay.
It used to be Maryland.
Yeah.
It's like this little alley.
It's like in
Oh.
that brick alley. It's right by.
Is
Yeah,
it the
it's like
brick
the
alley
brick
where
alley.
Zono is?
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit past
It's on the
that.
other side.
Oh, okay.
It's not near
Closer
Zono.
to Poke Cafe.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Georgian dumplings.
Georgian dumplings. So like
I've been into
each one,
dumplings lately.
it's like they're large. They're very very large.
Oh,
and then you're
interesting.
supposed to have it with like some sour cream. Dude, their sour cream will change your life.
They make it themselves. I think.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
They make it themselves. I would buy
Yeah,
it
sure.
from them.
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll sell it
It
one
has
day.
ruined regular sour cream for me.
It's different. It's so different.
We went to Amber and I went to a dumpling bar in I forget where around
Dumpling
like
bar?
West Covino or whatever. Yeah, it's just like that's what they call it. It's an XLB dumpling bar, and it was good. They had all pastor dumplings.
Oh Jesus.
Delicious. I loved it. Amber didn't like that too much, and she's like, maybe I don't like these kind of dumplings too much, but I loved it. I was like, damn.
Was there chili oil?
I think so, but I didn't have
That's
the
my
chili
favorite.
oil. I'm not like a big fan of like chili and like that sort of thing.
Oh.
In general,
Like just spices. How are you
I
with
don't-
spice?
I'm not good with spice.
No.
In general, yeah. I if I eat something too spicy, I'll throw up.
You
I'm
should
not
tell
good
the
at
thing story. The
Korean?
No,
Tofu
tofu
love?
love. Yeah, with the spicy thing.
What happened?
So on one of our first dates, Emmy and I go out to this Korean place called Tofu Love here in La Crescenta. It was so good. It was like our spot. We would always go
Yeah.
there.
Not
But it
anymore.
closed down.
They closed down. Yeah, they
It was
closed
so
down.
sad. One day we just walked up and they were gone.
It's just
It was
crushing,
rough.
dude. It was
was really
yeah.
rough.
That's honestly shitty.
Yeah. But anyway, like the first time we go there, we order. Oil orders like.
Amine
mild.
oil?
I mean,
Amine
oil.
I've been talking all day, so like it gets a little jumbled.
I'm teasing you.
So he orders mild, and I think I ordered medium.
Yes.
And then they bring the soups, and I'm just like, this is good. This is really good. Okay, I thought it would be spicier, and then Emmy's just
No. I think you got spicy. I'm pretty sure you got spicy, and I got the one under it.
And you were like,
Yeah,
freaking out over it?
but they switched our soups around.
Oh.
And I'm
So-
like, why is he complaining?
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm
whatever.
struggling with it. She's doing absolutely fine with it. And then so we go there the second time, and then she's like, oh, like last time it was nothing. I'm going to go one up. So she gets like spicy plus, and I'm like, I'm going
Spicy.
to. Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah, it was
spicy.
S spicy. It was like E spicy,
Yeah.
extra spicy.
That's funny.
But I went one down because I'm like, that was way too much for me. But like they got our orders right. So she's getting absolutely wrecked.
And you're just like, oh,
I'm like, oh, yeah, this
how
is delicious.
that is actually very fun. I can't handle spice. I can't do it. Yeah.
Were you punished as a child with spice?
Maybe.
I was, and then when I
Wait,
realized that,
were
I
you
Maybe, and I might have repressed it
I think
until
I
you
said
just
the F word
mentioned
once.
it. I'm like, now it's unlocked like a pocket of repressed memories. I
I'm
think
sorry.
I think I was punished with spice.
And so once
That's
I
so
realized
funny.
that, I'm like, this is why I have anxiety with spicy food. And once I realized
But
that,
I actually throw up. Like I it doesn't sit well with me. And like I
Oh.
don't like really spicy stuff. I can't handle it. Whether or not I was punished with it, I think it doesn't matter. I mean, I was. Now that I remember, I was. Yeah.
I like
You
sorry.
you unzip me.
That's really funny, Todd. I like wasabi spicy. Like I like mustard spicy because it doesn't linger. Like it just comes in and goes. Like it just like destroys your
Do
nostrils and it goes.
you dip it in the soy sauce?
No, I have it
I
separate.
like mixing it.
I have it separate. I put it on my sushi and I have it
That's
like that.
the way to do it. Or sometimes the sushi will just come with it in the middle anyway,
Yes.
with the nigiri. What's your guys' favorite fish? I'm sure I've asked this so many times, but I always forget.
Like for sushi,
For sushi, not like baked or
I
cooked
think
or whatever.
hamachi. I love Toro.
Interesting. I love Toro too. Yeah. What about you,
Um,
huh?
I'm gonna be a little plain with it, man. I like tuna. Like
I
my,
love
my,
tuna.
my
Tuna's
favorite.
great.
Yeah, like my favorite roll. Like every time I go to like a new sushi place or any sushi place I go, I always get a tuna roll because I think that's the perfect metric to see like the level of a sushi place you're going to.
Yes, I
like,
agree.
yeah.
How
I
good
was-
is their tuna?
Yeah. How's their tuna?
Yeah.
How do you do your tuna roll?
Salmon is also a good thing because that's such an
A
easy
huge fan
fish.
of salmon. Yeah.
It's like that's a good metric as well. I think on the
Yeah.
It's
same
like the
level.
bacon of fish.
Yeah.
What
That's
salmon
funny.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny. Wait,
Yeah.
why would you say that?
Just the way it tastes, like the savoriness, the smokiness.
Huh?
That is why I say that.
The smokiness.
Smoke.
I definitely agree with the tuna, but I'm gonna be a bit more specific with it. Albacore is my
Albacore.
favorite.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, which I didn't know until recently is just tuna as well, but it's a different kind of tuna. But I love albacore and I love albacore belly. I
Ooh.
love toro.
Ooh.
I love tuna. You know.
You know the at Sugarfish, the blue crab hand roll?
Please don't get me started on that.
Yeah, so good.
I always order an extra. Always. I
Yeah,
always
me
get the.
too.
I always get the biggest. Trust me. And I either order an extra blue crab hand roll, or albacore belly, or both.
Mm-hmm.
So always, and maybe eel after. After
I
all.
love eel, man.
Yeah,
Huge
eel
fan
is.
of eel.
It's it's good. That's it, dude. I've had shitty eel before.
Oh, sure.
Oh my god, it was on a
Did you get, like, a
place.
bone?
It was on Sushi on Brand. It was at that place.
Oh.
Never eat there.
Really? One of my
Never eat there.
students just recommended that to me.
No, no.
Yeah,
The,
Harash
the
did.
kid who asked about, is there going to be genitalia on this?
You can ask David. I went there with him, and he, let me tell you, the whole meal was okay. It wasn't awful. Then I ordered the eel at the end because I like to do that, and I have the eel and I put it in my mouth, and I kid you not, I was chewing it for at least 5 to 7 minutes. And I could not swallow because it was disgusting, nor could I spit it out because it was just like shocking me how awful it was.
Oh my
And I was
God,
just
5 to
chewing it
7
Jesus.
for
minutes?
5 to 7 minutes, and eventually, like, I committed the ultimate sin with sushi is I just spit the whole thing out into the napkin, and I'm like, we gotta leave.
Fuck, dude.
I've
Jesus
never done that. I've
Christ.
never done that. I've never
Really?
done that. It was so disgusting. I put something in my mouth that I truly feel would have given me a disease
Oh
if
my
I swallowed it.
Wow.
I will never go back ever. They've lost my business.
Jesus Christ.
I could tell the way that they.
Gravy?
I could tell the way that they gave me the eel too that it was gonna be bad. Like it was
What,
like
did they leave it and
okay,
run away?
okay. The thing is, let me. I'll tell you this. You know when eel is bad in this way. When you get an eel nigiri, it should not have any seaweed. It should simply be the rice with the eel.
Sure.
But when the eel is bad, in order to compensate for it, they do two things. They oversauce it, and they wrap it in the seaweed because it won't stick on the rice normally.
Oh, that little belt thing.
They do the belt.
Yeah.
When you get the belt with eel, do not eat
the
the
belt of
eel.
death.
It's the belt of death. Do not eat it. And
Huh.
that's usually a sign for some sushi places that, besides eel, that the fish is bad. When they can't make it well, do not
Wow.
eat it. Yeah.
Good looking out.
I
Man.
feel very strongly about this because it almost like killed me.
I'm sorry,
hate-
John.
I hated it.
I'm glad you survived that.
Yeah, me too.
I've never done that. I've never like chewed like
5
in
to 7
shock
minutes?
and then spit it out. Who does that, right? But like, oh my god,
It was the
It
taste. Was it the
traumatic.
taste
You
or the
didn't know what was
texture?
happening.
Texture,
you.
taste, God
Yeah.
knows what else, dude. It's like they fucking put some poison in there. I don't know.
Yuck, dude.
Oh my god. Sushi on brand? No. Thumbs down to hell.
There you go. Next level does not approve of sushi
my
on
God.
brand.
My
Zoma's pretty
student
good.
was literally the other day being like, "Oh, Miss Tanya, have you ever been to Sushi on Brand?" He's like a little mobster. His name is Hiraj.
Bro, it's probably because he can't afford to go
No,
anywhere
he
else.
can't. Ugh, don't make fun of Hiraj.
He's a high school kid. How much money can he have?
He's not. He's a middle schooler.
Middle school? How much
His
money
parents
can he
take
have?
him. He's like terrible service, but amazing food.
Jonah.
I know.
Cute kid.
They're really mean to him, John.
Why?
I don't know. The whole class gangs up on him.
But he's
he-
a little gangster or what?
Because he's a little gangster. Like when people walk in, he's like, "You're late." Like he just calls people out all the time. But I can tell he's getting
So
hurt.
he's sassy.
He's sassy, but like, I feel like it's a defense mechanism because people are mean to him.
Maybe.
Aw.
They call him Trollage.
Wait, what? Why? Trollage? Mirko,
I
why?
know. I
That's
yell
great.
at them.
That's great. That's a
It's
great
not.
nickname.
Trollage.
And then he always wants to watch those Armenians versus Americans videos with me,
Armenian versus Americans? What, like street
how
fights?
Armenians react to different things versus
Oh.
how Americans
Oh,
react. to
those are
different
fun,
things.
yeah.
He's like, "Miss Tanya, can I come at lunch and we watch some of Antique's videos?"
Oh, gotcha. That's funny.
That's cute. I've always liked the name Haraj.
It's a nice name.
Yeah, it is. It's not a very like global name. Like it's quite an obscure sounding and
Yeah.
seeming name. I like
Haraj.
it. Yeah.
But it's easy to
Haraj.
say, I think.
I like
Haraj?
Varant or Varast.
Yeah.
I like those names.
I'd never heard of
too.
Varast.
My uncle's brother was Varast, which is short, actually, if you'll believe it, for Varastad.
Ooh.
Isn't that a cool? That's a dwarven name if I've
Varastad,
ever heard one.
100%.
I've named a dwarven
100%.
character of mine, Varastad
Varastad?
Torvar.
That's
Torba.
funny.
Just randomly, it was like it made so much sense.
I like the name Vahagen.
Yeah.
I like
Like, there's an-
Vahagen
there's a
or
G?
Vahaken, or both. I mean,
I like it with a G. There's like almost like an echo.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like resonance in wood. Vahagen.
Huh.
I like that.
It's well said,
I
Tom.
like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, Armenian names are the bomb. A lot of them. I even like the common ones like Ottoman. I love that
Shant.
name or Shant. I love
Rafi.
Shant.
I love the name
Rafi.
Rafi.
I like.
It's
they're
a
just good
playful
names,
name.
yeah.
Rafi.
I used to have a friend named Rafi in like elementary school, and my dad would always be like, "Hey, how's your friend Rafi Gaddafi?"
Rafi Gaddafi. That's cute. I'm gonna call Rafi that.
Yeah, I guess, dude. How's our Folly doing, man?
He's doing good.
Yeah,
He's doing all right. He's busy running AYF.
I guess, dude. Yeah. Dude, this is so relaxing. This is so nice to chat with you guys.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I mean, if we're still gonna
Talking
be at
about
it,
the good
which
things
we
in
should
life.
be, I'm gonna probably grab another one of these.
Yeah, help yourself, bro.
So I'll be right back.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm good.
Yeah, you're cozy.
Yeah.
This is really one of my favorite games. Yeah. Don't do that.
Why?
Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Tanya,
What? I'm helping.
I want those 17
I'm
points. I really want those
Put it
17
right
points.
here. Right there. Yeah, right there.
I want
Dude,
those 17 points.
I'm on the
Yeah.
final boss of Sekiro,
Oh, dude.
and he's just playing with me.
How do you know he's the final boss?
I know he's the
Oh,
final
okay.
boss. Yeah, he's just playing with me.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, just making me seem like an incompetent clown at the game, even though I feel like I'm good. I can't. He's too tough. He's way too tough. But I'm gonna do
You'll
it.
get there, dude.
Yeah, I'll
get
get there
him.
by the end of the year to make my game of the year recommendation or not. I guess
Believe
I
in
have to
achieve-
get. I have to play it, man.
you should, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You really should. Dude, honestly, I get it though because it's hard to get back into it.
It
even
is.
You've taken a small break. But let me tell you,
It's very
as-
intimidating, man.
as
It's an
someone who-
intimidating game.
as someone who's in the same boat, whether you believe it or not, like I put it down too for like several days, even weeks at a
Sure.
time and stuff. And then I got back into it. It's when I got back into it, it took me like maybe 2 minutes, and it's like an old friend is like with me, and it's
Sure.
very nice. But again, like like I told you, I think last or 2 weeks ago, I have like such a chemistry with it, dude. I like dream about it, I think about it, like it's such a good game, such a
Sure.
good game. I love it. It reinvigorated like how I like games. It like made me rethink like how I enjoy a game.
That's awesome.
That's great, yeah. I thought I was in a slump. I was like, fucking games, I'm getting older, this, that.
Yeah.
And then I played Sekiro and I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
well, I'm back.
Sometimes you just need the right one.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's it. That's all it takes.
It's like a book.
It's like,
Yeah. Which I've been struggling to read. I've been
Yeah.
struggling to read any books. I tried to get through Dune.
Okay.
For like, I've tried, yeah. Like I've tried to get through like several chapters of it, and I did, and then I put it down for no real reason. I just was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just stopped.
Have you tried audiobooks?
No, I should, man. I don't know my
Audiobooks.
hesitation towards it, but I really should. What does it say when you mouse over it? I mean,
It tells you what it does. So it tells you like if
Oh.
it's near a statue, you get 10 points. If you're oh no, it tells you how many statues. I don't have 10 statues.
So a circus gets a bonus
No, it
for
tells you-
each nearby
Oh yeah,
statue.
it tells you the
10
points.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So for every statue I get 10. For every house I get 4. So
Loses
I
points
don't
for
want a
each
circus
mansion.
right now. I want more farming stuff.
bro, a circus in a dock town? That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, it's time. Let's move on.
I want to go see a Cirque du Soleil thing.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I haven't been to one.
Activities.
I just want to see a Vegas show. I've never seen one. I've seen a Broadway show,
Vegas. Which Broadway show have you seen?
Avenue Q. You ever heard of that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I think I've heard of it.
It's
but I
the
haven't
adult
seen it.
version of like Sesame Street.
Oh, cool.
How was it?
Very good, very funny.
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's very famous too.
So who
It's
plays
like,
Big Bird?
huh? It's not like analogous characters. It's just like an adult version.
Adult version.
It's like it's very raunchy
Oh,
and
okay.
like it's a musical, and a lot of the songs are like super inappropriate. Like one of the songs is just called "The Internet is for Porn," and it's just like this whole song about how the internet is for porn.
Sure.
And the guy who's in the garbage can, just like Oscar
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever, he's the one singing it.
Oh.
I think, from what I recall. And I saw it when I was like younger, like maybe 13, 14, 15 or something.
Sure.
On Broadway.
Oh, cool.
And it was very fun. Like it was a very cool show. I liked it. Yeah, I'd watch it again one day if I could. I want to see Book of Mormon.
I've heard
Yes.
that's really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Every time it comes to LA, though,
It's expensive.
It's
I
I
want
so
to
heard.
see
expensive.
Phantom.
yeah, Phantom is great. I've seen Phantom at Pantages.
I'd be down to see Hamilton too.
Yeah.
I heard that's really fun. Really good.
I've listened to some of the music. Like it's fun.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
I've just not seen too many like plays or performances, and I just want to see more.
Yeah.
Like I know Pasadena has that A Noise Within theater, and every time like I look at a show or Amber, like I want to do something with Amber and myself, it's just so expensive for like any meaningful seat that I'm like, why? You know, I just want to see like it was so crazy. I was teaching the picture of Dorian Gray in class,
Oh, I love
and
that
they
book.
were playing that play at the Noise Within, but it was so expensive I couldn't recommend it to any of my students because most of them are low income, and like I didn't want to make it like extra credit or like an assignment
Right.
or whatever, and I couldn't even see it because it was fucking expensive. Like I was like I felt bad
Like
spending my
how
money on it.
expensive?
It was like 50 plus for just like like one of the side
Oh.
seats, and many of them were already taken.
Sure.
And it was just like, I'm not going to enjoy it unless I get a good seat, and a good seat's already taken, and it would have been expensive anyway, and it would just, it was annoying. But I would love to see that, like, not the Picture During Grade. One of the other Oscar Wilde plays, the Virtues of Being Earnest or whatever. You know that?
The Importance.
The Importance of Being Earnest. Yeah, it was that play.
Good old Algae.
I've never read it. I've never read The Importance of
We
Being
read
Earnest.
it in our AP
Oh yeah.
English lit class.
I love Oscar Wilde. I think he's a genius, and obviously because I
Genius.
teach him. But
So do you? Oh, I feel like I've asked you this question before, but like, do you like what is the subject of the class? Like, what's the class title?
so I am eligible to teach 2 classes at least at Mount San Antonio College. It's English 1A, which is just freshman composition and writing.
Is that like 101?
Yeah. But I teach it more like a literature class. I don't teach it like a writing class. I teach it like we read the novel and stuff like that, but writing is all throughout. However, I don't like teach them like, okay, the subject goes here and the thing. Like, I don't teach them that kind of stuff at all.
How's their writing?
I'm sorry?
How is their writing?
You'll get some students who are like ready for transfer, and you'll get some students that I don't know what their high school teacher was teaching them. So, or you'll get other students whose English is a second language and they just cannot string a sentence together, and they're sitting next to a potential Berkeley transfer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's very. I could get into the politics of like English and stuff, and I won't, but like I can get into it because it's like very unnerving in a lot of ways. But then my other class is English 1C, which is critical thinking and argumentative writing.
Well, that's fun.
And I teach that more like a philosophy class. And it's very fun. I'm teaching that right now. That's my small class. Every morning I make them do a free write, and the free write is based on a controversial issue. So today's was, do you think government regulations help to mitigate corporate excess? And then they have a little blurb where it's either like a one position on one side of the yes side, or the position of the no side, and it's like a blurb like to apply context, and they just have to, of their own volition, without any research, without anything, argue, like just create an argument from whatever way they can, balancing like emotional appeal with some kind of fact-based thing, with like maybe ethos, maybe their
Logos,
own.
pathos,
Yeah,
ethos.
basically,
Yeah.
if they can find the balance, over time, and every day is a new topic, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, I like it. Luckily, there's a database for like all these controversial topics.
The internet?
No, it's like a website that has like
Oh.
literally a database. Like it has stuff about the Armenian genocide.
Oh, wow.
It has like topics regarding like LGBTQ rights. It has like everything, and you can literally search it by alphabet or by topic or by
Very
whatever.
interesting.
And it just has always a supporter's argument and an opponent's argument, and each one is a small paragraph. So I just take the question, copy paste the 2 things, and that's the prompt.
That's awesome.
And I say pick a side. This is your context. I say a little bit more on top of that, and then
I
they
love
have
that.
That's
it's
very cool.
So handy.
I would love to have that for my kids next year. Like, just start off class like that. Anytime they have a journal, like, instead of them writing about, like, what would you do during, like, an alien invasion? Where would you go?
That's what I did
Sure.
for my 1A class. Is I would give them just random stuff. But then the 1C class, I want them to form formal
thinking.
arguments and critical thinking. So I give them like an actual, real, like meaningful prompt. I can like, if you're interested, I could give you like, I could try to make it so that you have access to this database because it's from my school. It's through my school
okay.
that I have it. But I could just give you my
Yeah,
login
that would be
info,
amazing.
and you can literally look through it. I'm telling you, Tanya, you'll be amazed actually, like at like just the comprehension of this
Wow.
database. It's so easy to use. It has all these amazing topics from stuff, literally recent stuff too, like the Trump administration's handling of the Russia investigation. It'll have
Wow.
stuff about that. And in addition to just those small blurbs, you'll see entire pages dedicated like a Wikipedia style to this is all the information on the supporter side. This is all the information on the opponent side. This is the conclusion. These are all the references and bibliography of sites that we've cited that you have access to as well. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's an amazing resource. I tell my students to just use it anytime they need anything, to know anything. Just use this site. It's so easy. And they have it for free because they're students.
Nice.
And I have it for free because I'm faculty, yeah. But it's fun. Moral of the story is it's fun.
I like the gentle music.
I love this game.
Is this contender?
so
is this gonna
relaxing.
be this should definitely be in the top 10 list.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
definitely going to be in mine somewhere.
Dude, Sean made a good point today. I don't know what's really coming out like in the next month that's like worth anything, any salt. I know Mario Maker's around June. Or I
Mario
don't know that,
Maker
but I
is,
think
yeah,
so.
Mario Maker is June.
Which, by the way,
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
I want to just play that through several episodes.
I would love that.
I just want to just have it in the background while we're making an episode and just fucking chatting like this.
Yeah. Yeah?
I can't wait. I
Either
literally
like
can't
make
wait.
it or like try
What's
out
Mario
different
Yeah,
Maker?
ones.
both.
Oh, Ton, we have to play some Mario Maker.
What is
When
that?
it comes out.
Yeah.
Don't
well,
play the
no,
first
no,
one.
why
Just
not?
wait.
The first one is perfect.
Yeah, but like this one's just gonna be better. You know it is.
I hope it's going to be better.
You know it is. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, if it's not, then it can only improve if I go back and play the first one, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Mario Maker is it's a Mario game, but you just make Mario levels, and you
And
put
you
it
play them.
online, and you can play other people's Mario
Oh,
levels.
cool.
Just imagine your Mario game that you know, or several types of Mario games, and you can make those levels.
Huh. Very cool.
They even use it, right? Isn't
would
that
have
the
to-
whole spiel? Like they use like a slightly advanced version of the Mario Maker to make their own Mario levels.
I think so.
And Nintendo, yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Tony?
I forgot. Oh, I just remember like one of the most annoying things for me as a kid when I was playing Mario was that shell that would light up and just follow you around.
The red one?
No, it's like it keeps changing color. It was from Super Mario Bros.
Oh, I do not remember.
I know what you're
Super
talking
Mario
about.
World.
I know what you're talking about, but remind me, what was it? Like, did it hit you or like
It
what?
follows you. Like it keeps going back and forth, and you have to run, and it moves very fast.
Are you talking about the sun in the sky?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about though when I say the
With
sun?
the guy that's throwing the things.
No. It's like a sun with a face in when you're in the desert levels, and it like goes like this, and it follows you, and then sometimes it does a spin, and it comes down to try to hit you as you're going through the level. No, it's not that. Okay, then I don't know.
I think it's Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros.
Probably World. It sounds like
It's
more of a
probably
world
World.
It was the
thing.
second one.
It sounds like more. Oh, the second one, the second game. Where is this the game where you could also play as Peach and Toad?
No, just as Luigi.
Oh, just as Luigi?
Yeah,
No,
What
the
was it
second
on,
one where
Todd?
you could play everybody.
What was it on?
Super Nintendo.
I vaguely know what you're talking about, but I think we are talking
Mario
about
Brothers
different
2?
No, there was no
Mario
number
World
on it.
2,
I
maybe.
think it's World.
Hmm.
I mean, we have the internet.
Could you get on Yoshi?
Yes.
I think that's or no, that's Mario World. Yeah, I think so.
I am not sure.
I remember having chicken pox and playing that,
Oh,
and then my just my feet under my feet itching so badly, and then me trying to beat this level and getting frustrated. My grandma's like sitting next to me watching. She's like, "I wanna like to that." I couldn't, like, get over it. I'll
Aw.
never forget
That's
that.
so
I
funny.
was cracking up that she called the show.
That is actually very funny. My dad used
No,
to give
she
me.
didn't say that. She said, "Go."
Yeah, of course. One of the two. My dad used to give me shit when I would play Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Sure.
And I'd roll, as Link, you roll. And he always does the noise, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Like
Sure.
he just does that. And my dad would always give me shit. He'd be like, isn't this guy getting tired? You're just rolling him around. Like, just run normally, or walk. And he would always say that. He'd say that every time. I just remember that shit.
Aw.
They go faster when you do those things.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I'm not going to explain that to my dad. Like,
Like the Yahoo from the
yeah,
Super
yeah,
Mario
yeah,
64.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's the name of the blue blocks? I mean,
The blue blocks and
the
oh yeah, oh she
Thwomps.
makes that noise so perfectly.
Womps?
Swamps.
Thwomps. Do it again, Ton.
I can't do it now.
No, you can't
You're
do.
putting on me on the spot.
Wait, those are thwomps. Then which
Um,
are the like the domino dudes? What are they called?
Then they go.
Yeah, what are they called?
Not thwomps.
Those are not thwomps.
Those are not thwomps, but I don't know what they're called. They were only in Super Mario
The
64.
Band-Aid on the back.
Were they really? Was that when they were introduced?
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
only time they've ever been in anything.
Mario Party.
Like,
They've
yeah,
been in
but
Mario
like,
Parties.
those
Mario Parties are real, dude.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we just played it last week, so
Yeah.
who am I?
First one's the best.
Mario Parties are real.
It's my Mario Party. I could cry if I want to.
How do you guys like my city?
I love it.
Que bueno.
Can you
Isn't it gorgeous?
like make something on the rocks at all or no?
I have been. I have like a few of these masons over here.
On this giant rock.
Oh.
You can't? Because
I
it's
c- I
slanted,
can.
right?
It's a beautiful structure.
I can, but there isn't anything around it. There isn't
Literally
really a purpose.
make a circus on the rock.
Right.
Let's see if I can.
Make it
Cannot. I could probably put some like. Oh yeah, look at all those points, dude.
Yeah, of course. Look at this city.
Hold on, I want to make it so. Yeah.
74.
There we
Yo,
go.
what the hell is this?
Yes. It's just getting me. It's a sand pit.
Oh.
There we go. Wow, that gave me an entire level just from that.
I mean, I can feel your calm.
I like. This is the perfect game. This is the perfect game. It's not trying to be something that it isn't. Like that's what I love about it. Like it's very confident
knows
in
what
what it's
it
doing.
is.
It knows what it is, and it just accomplishes it like 2000%.
Yep. I like it a lot as well.
It's kind of become my.
You're getting me so many achievements randomly.
Oh, dude, I've been getting it all stream.
Good.
Oh, dude, this is my favorite thing.
The gold mine?
So, we're gonna like drop a nice little gold mine over here, right? And then we're gonna get the jeweler. I'm gonna drop him. I want to drop him somewhere near the gold mine, so we have a nice income from there.
Oh my god,
And
look at that.
then, boom. Boom. All right. Then tower. So we have a tower up here. We have a tower down there. We could probably fit one here-ish. I don't want to get that minus 20. 35 is good. What do you guys say?
Yeah, 35.
Boom. Let's get another sand pit.
Higher. Higher.
That's okay. I'll take the minus 3 from that. Alright, I'm going to start closing this off. I just wanted to save enough room for the circus.
Circus Maximus.
We should play Mordhau on stream at some point, though.
Next week,
Yeah.
if we can.
Um,
I just didn't know the download was gonna slow
yeah,
things
I
down.
wasn't expecting it was going to slow us down, too, because
Yeah.
like we're uploading,
Yeah.
not downloading.
It took me
so,
by surprise.
Yeah,
Well, whatever.
you know,
Who cares, man?
some other
We've been
time.
just chilling. This was a very chill stream.
Yeah, very much so. So this is my...
And maybe
this is
Auric
what I
will
hate.
want to do Mordheim too.
Yeah.
So perhaps,
Yeah.
or Mordhau rather.
I think it'll be for
That's
the...
a cool name.
Mordhau? I don't know what it means. but
It's like a medieval actual term for like a different way to hold your sword.
Hmm.
It's like, I think Mordhau is like when you hold your sword literally from the sword end of it and use it as a club.
Oh, cool.
And that's like an actual strategy that you could do in the game. Like just
Sure.
club people with it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that cut your hand in the process?
No.
I mean, you're wearing like heavy
A
armor.
gauntlet or
Yeah, you're wearing
something?
gauntlet, so it doesn't really cut you.
You know, you're actually like I didn't know this, but in full plate, like heavy plate kind of armor, you're actually kind of dexterous. It's not as heavy as like it seems.
You think so?
Yeah. No, I know.
Probably
I've
because it's
seen it.
distributed over your body.
It's distributed over your body, and you can like actually jump and duck and like do things in it like normally.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow, this is kind of
Damn
rough,
it.
man.
Like this is my least favorite. Sorry?
Oh, it's okay.
I was like breathing heavily into the microphone.
That's
like,
okay.
Yeah, you got wrecked here.
Yeah,
huh?
this is my least favorite part. That like just by a
Sometimes you-
handful of pixels. Like I don't have a spot over here, and then I definitely do not have a spot over here, just because of some like weird placing I did earlier.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a big part of this game. Like you just have to know
Get
what's
good.
coming. Yeah, exactly. You have to plan for the future. So I think we're a little boned right
I need
now.
to
But
pee really bad. I'll be right
go
back.
for it,
Oops.
dude. How are you feeling, Ton?
Good.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah, this is
It's
fun.
nice.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty close to calling it. I think we've been going for a little bit.
Like I was like into the microphone.
I still haven't shown. I don't think John's seen this door. I'm gonna tell him. What? What's up? Yeah, no, it's like a stupid explanation I'm gonna have to do. It's like.
We're just like that's something that a guest left. You know?
Yeah, but fuck him. I'll be right back. Actually, tell me 1 sec. Sorry. Just want to make sure. It's acting really weird.
Oh no. It's working well on my end.
Yeah, I think my computer, my thing kind of like. I had to stop the stream and start it again.
Yes.
How are you feeling, John?
I'm feeling great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it? 10:53.
Yeah. I'll be
Literally,
pretty down to call it in a tiny bit.
I'm chilling, do whatever
Yeah.
you want. I'm just been having a nice time. So to
Sweet.
me, it doesn't matter whether the cameras are rolling or whatever. you know?
Yeah.
It's been fun to watch and chat.
Yeah, man. Oh, I am so happy.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I don't know.
But I don't mind.
I'll take it. Give me all of those points. There we go. All right, now warehouse time.
That is going to be a tough fit over there, yeah.
I already have a warehouse down there, so I don't want to do that. Maybe up here? No, that's not good. Over here?
Warehouse for what?
Warehouse for what? Dun, 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 dun.
I'll put it here. There. Very good. We're back in business.
You have such a neat city.
Thanks.
It's very go geek.
I try.
In a past life, Emin was an urban planner.
That's like
Oh,
one of the
man.
first things you said to me. You're like, I should plan this.
I should totally plan, like, I should be part of city planning for LA.
Why not,
I
dude?
could fix this shit. I could fix this shithole, dude. I promise you.
You should do it. Dude, urban planning is actually very cool.
It is.
It's like a thing.
Yes.
Do you like the city sim games like, SimCity or City Skylines
Yeah,
or
huge
whatever?
fan. I haven't played, like... What's the one that Arik just got, man? What was it called? Anno.
Oh, Anno.
Yeah.
You didn't
That's
like
kind
it?
of the... I haven't played it.
Oh.
I want to give it a shot.
It seems really cool, dude. You know what I like about Anno?
Arik kind of convinced me out of it because he got the most recent one. I'm like, dude, should I get it? And he's like, I don't know, man.
Did
like,
you
there's a lot
ask
of weird
him-
stuff with it.
Did you ask him right when it came out?
Right when it came out,
Oh,
yeah.
he changed his opinion a week later.
Oh, did
He's
he
like,
really?
I love it. I got used to it.
He
It's
just
great.
learned it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, you know what I like about Anno is like, let's say you have your market and you have your lumber mill, okay? And you put them kind of a small distance apart and you're connecting them via roads or whatever. You do not get the resources collected from the lumber mill as some automatic process. You have to wait for the guy to do it at the lumber mill, which takes a certain amount of time.
Sure.
And then you can literally watch him walk to the market, and it does not get to your resource pool until he gets to the market, deposits it, then he walks back, does it all. Like everything takes the logical amount of time that it would, and
Sure.
you could watch it like a fine-tuned machine
Wow.
happening in real time. So you have to plan the spatial aspects of your city to a greater degree than a game like this or
Sure.
Age of Empires or even like City Skylines or SimCity. Like those have that aspect of spatiality, but in Anno,
It's a
that
lot
has to
more
do with
important.
the timing.
Huh.
So you want to make the timing of everything perfect, and that makes the spatiality more important.
Sure.
It's truly a unique style of city building. I don't even like city building games that much, and I think it's like probably one of the better ones. It's
Yeah.
really cool and unique and fun and
Nice.
and nice.
Have you tried
And
the other ones?
I've tried SimCity. I've never the recent one. I've never tried City Skylines.
SimCity was a little rough.
It's just too small in scope.
Yeah. The SimCity, they did a lot of weird stuff with it for sure.
Whatever. What are you gonna do? It's
Yeah,
EA.
it is what it is.
Speaking of that, Anthem is dead.
Yeah, what the hell happened to that, man?
I mean, I was just talking to Shahan about it today, and this has solidified that I'm not going to say for sure, but I want to say very likely, like 90% likely, I will never buy another BioWare game again. They not only have abused my trust, I spent $60 on that.
Jesus.
Not only have they abused my trust, but it's very clear that any IP they do going forward, whether it be new or an existing, is going to be garbage. I don't care for anything.
You can't say that for sure, though.
I know. That's why I'm saying 90% likelihood. That's how it seems. Because did you hear what happened like today? The whole thing.
Not entirely. I saw like some headlines, but that's it.
Basically, you from the headline, you probably learned what it was.
Yeah.
Some of the lead directors of Anthem, the main people who were trying to fucking save it, just left, and now they're working on most likely Dragon Age 4, which is not the Dragon Age 4 that was initially being worked on. It's the one now that's being worked on as a live game service. So the one that was being worked on, Project Joplin, was a complete. I read this whole thing.
Right.
And
what happened? Like they just canned it because hey, we could milk more money off of.
Truly, there are many reasons for it to have been canned, and none of them seem good. And I gotta say, BioWare to me seems dead. Like there's nothing holding me to them anymore.
It's just like BioWare isn't really BioWare anymore, though.
They're not.
Because it's like the people that was originally like just the heart of BioWare, they're probably no longer there.
They're not. And some of them
Under
might be,
new
but they've
ownership,
been
new
literally
leadership.
eaten up by the corporation as like a thing. And dude, honestly, Anthem was the last straw for me. I actually love that game, but there's nothing. There's nothing, and they promised so much, and it gave me nothing, and I spent $60.
From like a strategy point of view, like they put a lot into that game. Like you could tell, there's a lot of money in that game.
Oh yeah.
And then it didn't pay off. So immediately they're like, it's time to try something else.
You'd think though, if they're advertising it as a service game, and especially as a looter shooter, a lot of these things get better. Like if you say, okay, come back to the Division in a year, or come back to Destiny in a year.
Yeah, for sure.
But Anthem is not going to be that. Anthem, you come back in a year, it's going to be garbage, same as it is now.
Like different strategies, man. Like different ways to approach something. Like sometimes, like take No Man's Sky for example. Like if it was for EA, if EA had No Man's Sky, they would have canned it immediately, and they would have like taken that resources.
We
and
should
done
get
something
that
else.
here too.
I would love to play that. It is very different now.
Yeah, it had a huge arc of redemption. Everyone on the subreddit for Anthem is like, take a lesson from No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Take a lesson from Final Fantasy 14. Take a lesson from this. All these games that were rebooted. Everyone's calling for a reboot because Anthem just isn't working.
Final Fantasy 14 was a beautiful story. No Clip, I don't know, like, did you watch any No Clip stuff?
Yeah.
They did a really, really interesting piece on Final Fantasy 14.
11 and then 14, right?
11, 11 and then 14. Yep. Yeah, the entire arc.
Isn't that crazy, dude? So the context for this, Tanya, is there was I'm sure you've heard in your life Final Fantasy.
I played 10, and that's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Final Fantasy 11 was an MMO like World of Warcraft. Like it was online, you could play with a ton of people, whatever, but it was like Final Fantasy 10 in the way that it worked as a game. But it's online. So the thing is, Final Fantasy 11, a lot of people will tell you that it was good, but it didn't reach commercial success, nor did it reach critical success. And
generally, people enjoyed playing it.
People enjoyed playing it, but it was just a cult demographic. It wasn't like a mainstream thing. And it wasn't yielding money, but there was something like a kernel there that was, good. So the creator of it literally came out and said, listen, this game, we need to start, we're going to shut it down, and we're starting from the ground up, and we're going to remake it because something is good here, but it isn't reaching what we want. And it took several years, I'm pretty sure, and several years.
Online one, we have something good online.
We have something like the core of the game,
Sorry, Ton.
the core of the game, just the gameplay and people enjoy for this and that, and the aesthetic and all this kind of stuff is good. But maybe the online portions of it don't work well, or the way that you level up doesn't work well, or we just didn't get lucky this time, or whatever. Several reasons. They spent, I want to say, several years working.
3-4 years.
3-4 years. They shut it down.
No.
And you'll know more accurately, right? Yeah. What happened?
They didn't really shut down the actual game. They were updating the current game that people were playing alongside the game, the new game that they were making in secret.
Yeah.
So they were literally making two games at the same time.
So updating one and making a new one.
They were updating the game that they know that they're going to can, because they didn't want to lose their players. because like they respected them too much. It's like, hey, like all these
Japanese
like,
companies, dude.
seriously, man, like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have that sense of honor.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
it's
but like
crazy.
it's part of the culture there.
Yeah.
And like it kind of like it like goes into just kind of how they do business, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah.
So it's like for 3-4 years they were like literally like just killing themselves, like talking about like crunch is such a big thing in the news right now about game companies.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
If we were to record the podcast earlier tonight, by the way, I was gonna totally make it a talk about crunch.
Yeah.
I wanted to
for
talk
sure.
about that as like a thing.
I feel like that's something we should think about. Like I would love like, oh, we have like half an hour or so before like we get into, you know, like the live stream. It would be awesome to like squeeze in like get the podcast going again, man. It would be fun.
Yeah, I agree. In fact, we should probably do that as
Yeah.
like, we should try to do that as like a semi-regular thing. I
Yeah.
think.
And we can always stream it, and then I could just always like snip it out,
Yeah.
and kind of like put
Upload
that
it
up
to
separate.
iTunes, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
But
I
they-
love the podcast, man.
But they worked on this game. I did too. But they worked on this game in secret, and they released it. And because they retained the loyalty and love of their players playing Final Fantasy 11, then over time they released Final Fantasy 14. And the reason it's 14 versus 11 is because numerous other Final Fantasies that they weren't working on came out because they're a huge studio. It came out and so many people gravitated towards it, and it was just a raw improvement
Yeah.
in so many ways over 11. And then they shut down 11 after like a little while.
yeah. Like the original 11, yeah,
It
it
just
went
went
down.
away. And 14, I think, even to this day, this is an anecdote or whatever, or like a kind of a non-evidenced example, but I want to say that aside from World of Warcraft, I think it is one of the most popular MMOs out. They have done so much just through the course of several years since the game has come out. It's literally like a Cinderella story of like
Yeah.
this game no one believed in. Then all of a sudden, it's just become this phenomenon. And I played it for a month with Shahan, just for like I had a free month that I happened to do it. I had so much fun, and it was such a complex like. I'm the type of person when I'm playing certain kind of games where if like a lot of stuff is happening, I panic and I don't know what to do. Okay.
I'm like that too.
Sure.
Final Fantasy 14, I was playing a class where I had to memorize a sequence of things and abilities I had to do.
Sure.
And over. And the game like kind of, I don't know what it was, just the game kind of encourages you to just do that in a way that isn't like, oh, we're being difficult for the sake of it. It was just so beautiful the way I met the game for its grind and all that. It was a very good experience for that month that I played
Nice.
it. It's not the type of, like, I'm over MMOs in general, like I
Yeah.
wouldn't keep playing. But as an MMO, I think Final Fantasy 14 is like
It's one of the best.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
I've never had a chance to play it. I never played it.
You'd like it, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure
You'd
I will.
like it. It is
Yeah.
a grind. It
Yeah.
is the Japanese game grind.
Of course, yeah.
But it's good.
I got way into Guild Wars. Guild Wars 1 a little bit, but Guild Wars 2 was legit, man.
That's one I didn't play, but I always wanted to.
Yeah, it was good. You would have liked the aesthetics of that game a lot. That was the first game I played in 3D. I got myself like, yeah,
Oh, Guild Wars 1.
Guild Wars 2. Not VR, but 3D. Like I got a monitor back in the day that was like 3D
I see
compatible.
what you mean. I see what you mean.
And so I like downloaded some mods and I, gave it a shot. And oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. There's the human city is called Divinity's Reach, which is hands down one of the best fantasy names for anything.
Reach.
Yeah. It was
That's his
wonderful.
Steam name.
Yeah, that's my
You
Steam.
know it,
That's
yeah.
my handle.
I've
Reach.
kept Tribunal for I don't know how long.
Yeah. Your tribunal.
I think that's
no,
it.
for sure.
Do you like my fucking icon? The Snoop Dogg pimp
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, dude. I fucking love that shit.
Who do you think out of everyone that we know who has the best Steam icon? There's only one right answer.
I don't even know. I don't remember everybody's
It's
Steam
Sean.
icon. Oh, that's Bill
Fucking
Cosby. Yeah.
his icon is just Bill Cosby. His name. What's
But
Sean's
his-
name?
but-
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Hume.
Yeah.
Hume. But like, it's Bill Cosby, old and fucked up, like his mugshot.
God.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
he hasn't changed it.
He hasn't changed it in years. Like he put Bill Cosby before the entire Bill Cosby shit.
Yeah.
Before the Bill Cosby
Now
stuff.
it's even
And then like it's like, dude, like Sean, this has not aged well. It's like, no, it's perfect.
It's the best, yeah. He's kept his name for like ages too. He
Yeah.
hasn't changed that big. The only time we changed it is when me, him, Hike, our egg, we did like the Burn City response.
Oh,
you remember
God,
that
I remember
phase? We changed our names to like Burn City. And because like we would always burn people, like, you know, whatever. So Burn City, like police department, Burn City fire department, Burn City this, that, and like just stupid bullshit.
I forget who it was, like Burn City response unit.
It was probably Hike. Yeah.
Response
Burn
unit.
City animal shelter, like stupid shit, like, you know. Yeah.
Waste management.
Yeah. Waste
That's
Burn
funny.
City waste management. What a life.
Very funny.
Yeah, dude.
I love those
fucking Steve.
stories.
They're
like
fun.
when people talk about like those insider things that they had when they were in high school.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
early
dude.
college.
I'm talking to the mic. I'm so sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Dude, Emmy and I remember when I used to come to your house like all the time to like study or just like game or whatever?
Study, yeah, man.
We
just
would
like,
actually
we
now
would
and then,
study. We
yeah.
would study for sure.
With those stupid Kramer tests, dude.
Oh, yeah.
We would actually study for that bullshit. But we would also like play shit. I remember Oblivion and Day of Defeat.
Oh, dude.
To the day of this-
Defeat. Day of Defeat was absolute primo.
Panzer
Absolute-
Shrek.
That's so funny. So in that game, like you can't pass through people, right? So if like someone's standing in front of a doorway, like you can't go through because your friend is in the way, and so you can't shoot people. Like you can't shoot your own friends because friendly fire was off. So what we would do, we would go to like spawn where everyone is spawning, but we would stand in the doorway so no one can leave.
Oh my god.
And then we would throw smoke grenades, so everything is like you can't see shit.
But you hear,
But you
hear, or you could do like funny voice lines and shit like that. And he does like animations and just Panzer Shrek. I don't know what that means.
It's our bazooka. It's like the German bazooka.
Oh, just Panzer Shrek, Panzer Shrek. You just hear that in the smoke, and no one could pass through us. Bro, I don't know how
it was
much we
so
laughed
funny,
at such.
dude. Oh my God, it was so funny.
Absurdity. David
Oh.
the Feast source.
We would like switch teams, like, oh hey allies, like this is the reason why you guys won. Like we're the reason why you guys won.
Truly a
It was very
joy
fun.
in every way. Yeah.
I
Good
think
times,
the
dude.
hardest I've laughed playing a video game is the first Red Dead Redemption when my brother showed us that like you could lasso someone online
Oh sure.
and just like
Just drag him around.
Or tie them and put
we
them on the
carried
train
that
tracks
guy
and
for,
just
like,
wait.
15 minutes, just riding him out
That's
into the
so
desert.
funny. Like an actual guy, like an actual online dude.
And he took
Uh,
it. He took it.
You can't, like, once you get lassoed, you're lassoed. You got to deal with it.
Red Dead Redemption. I mean, GTA games and like the Rockstar games have so many funny moments, like
Yeah.
with Red Dead or GTA or whatever.
Yeah.
I love it all. Some of my fondest gaming memories were in GTA 4, being Nico Bellic and stuff. I don't know if you've ever played
Played
Grand
Vice
Theft Auto.
Give me 2 seconds.
I
Okay,
think I played the one before it.
GTA 3,
Mhm.
basically. So GTA 4 was one of my favorites, and I'll tell you why. The protagonist was a Ukrainian. He's like an Eastern European and all that. And the whole thing is like an immigrant story. And like as an Armenian, not that I know anything about like
It slightly
killing-
resonates with you.
but it slightly resonates with me, like the way that he feels about things. And he has this cool line where, like, and it's not, it's a cliche line, but it's a cool line where he goes like, "War is just where the young and stupid fight for the old and
Rich.
yeah." And like this whole thing, because he's a veteran and all this stuff. But some of my fondest memories were me in the car in Grand Theft Auto 4 with the jazz station on.
Okay.
Like just playing jazz, and I have 5 stars from the cops, and I'm evading the cops while literally it's like John Coltrane. You know what I mean? Like you're just playing like just like cool jazz while I'm getting wrecked by like cops, the helicopter. They're
Helicopters.
shooting at me. They set up spikes on the freeway, all this stuff, but it's just like smooth jazz.
Right.
Like I just remember, and it was nighttime, and GTA 4 is set in New York City, like a real life recreation of New York City, and I'm going through Times Square and Central Park and all this stuff, and it's just like a crystallizing moment, and it showed me how intimate games can feel, even to my sense of fantasy. Like, yes, I know it's all fantasy, but it felt so intimate and familiar in its fantastical elements that I was just like, this is just fun. It's just raw fun. It's arcadey, enjoyable, childlike fun, even though it's like mature. It's like,
Right.
violent and stuff like that. Like, it's a game of paradox, and I love that.
Well said, man.
I fucking love GTA.
Yeah.
I didn't like 5, but I love 4.
Yeah,
and
I wasn't
and
crazy about 5 either. I think 4 was.
I don't like
mine
the
too.
triple protagonist thing. I don't think it worked personally. Even though
Because
if
you
you
lose
asked
the
me,
connection with the character.
if you asked me before it came out what I would think about such a thing in a game, I would have told you it would revolutionize the way narratives are done.
Yeah.
And maybe in its own way it has in other games, like where you have numerous like viewpoints. But it didn't work.
But
in
you just
GTA
lose
5
the
for me.
connection with the
For me.
character.
Yeah.
Like,
They're
yeah.
archetypes now. They're no longer
Exactly.
like you have Trevor for the bullshit GTA stuff. You have Michael for the old-timey gangster, and Franklin is just your San Andreas style like black gangbanger.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
They don't move beyond that. Nico was like, fuck,
Nico
Nico
was awesome,
Bellic,
yeah.
dude.
And-
He's the protagonist in 4. That's his name, Nico Bellic.
And I think like us kind of coming from like immigrant families and
That's
like
what
that
I'm-
entire.
that's what I
Just
said.
said
Oh
that
yeah,
before
you guys were
walked
just saying
in.
that. Yeah. It's like it just resonates a little bit more.
A little bit more.
We
Yeah.
literally use those words.
Oh, okay.
Like-
All right. Well, we're on the same page then. GTA 4, also one of my favorite GTAs for sure. Maybe GTA 3, just because that was kind of the first one I got way into.
Which
But
one was that? Which one was that? Set in?
GTA 3, that
You
was
played it.
in
Vice
GTA
City?
3.
It was right before Vice
not
City.
Vice City. It was the
Which
one.
one's Vice City?
Vice City was the one after GTA
where
3.
you're, where
is
you're in
Miami.
like a Miami style, like with
Yeah.
the beach and like there's scooters and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
Vice City.
No, Vice. Yes.
Yeah, that's Vice
that's
City.
Vice City. I'm talking about GTA 3. GTA 3 was
New York again.
I think it was also New York.
but
yeah.
it's like way different than like
Yeah.
GTA 4's New York. It's it was more like you're a random guy who's working for like the different Italian mafias and like shit like that.
Yeah.
Whereas Vice City, you're in Miami, so you're working for like Cubans and
Exactly.
people like that.
yeah.
They're just different. But I think you played it because you said you played the one right before Vice
Yeah.
City. That was GTA 3.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
I think it was like 11 or 10.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds right.
GTA 3, I had the whole city memorized, dude. It was so small,
Yeah.
but it felt big.
But
you
at
know?
that time, yeah.
Yeah.
At that time, it was so revolutionary.
I
No,
don't-
for sure. Like, that's one of the most impactful games. GTA 3.
Yes, it changed gaming. The face
Yeah,
of
it
gaming
Also
changed
forever.
Crazy
gaming.
Taxi.
Yeah,
Yeah, Crazy Taxi was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
And Simpsons Road Rage.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Did you guys read about Crazy Taxi? About the
The-
copyrights that passed?
No?
No.
So they had a copyright. Sega had a copyright that like lasted for 20 years because that's however long it lasts. It was very specific, but in a car game, having an arrow pointing you towards the direction you're
Oh,
supposed
you
to
were
go.
saying that. Yeah.
So like that just passed. So like now finally
Other
we can
games
put
might have it.
arrows
Yeah.
for GPS.
Dude, Crazy
Isn't that
Taxi.
funny?
Crazy Taxi was such a great game because of that soundtrack, man. The
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Day
For sure.
after day. Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
Best video game soundtracks. That's up there. Tony
yeah.
Hawk Pro Skater is up there.
Of course. Tony Hawk
Underground.
Underground. I love that game.
Underground also up there.
Yeah.
Sure. All the Tony
I
Hawk
really
games,
like Kingdom
dude.
Hearts.
Yeah.
The soundtrack for
Oh,
The
yeah,
Kingdom Hearts?
dude.
No.
No, that theme.
I bought that game
theme
for
song.
the theme song. I
The
bought that
theme
game
song.
for the theme song.
Which theme song?
When you
Walk away.
away.
You won't hear
No.
me say, please, oh baby, don't go. I love that. No, it's such a good song, dude.
All right.
I literally would listen to that song
Right,
on repeat.
On Disney Channel, they'd be playing it. I'm like, what is this game?
You know the
What is
what's her
this
name?
game?
Utada Hikaru or
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that song,
Wait,
and I
who's
love
that?
from Kingdom Hearts. That's the chick who sings the theme
Oh.
song.
Simple and Clean is the name
Simple
of
and
the song.
Clean. And I also love Kingdom Hearts 2's theme song as well a
Yeah.
lot. I don't remember the name or whatever. It's not as memorable as the first.
Yeah, the first
but I
one's-
do love it. The third
second
one
one's
is
good
just
too.
whatever. The third game was whatever.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2 are like, to me still, even though they've aged poorly, they occupied such space in my heart.
Sure.
Simple and clean, you know? It's simple
Yeah.
and clean.
I played a
never
lot of that
beat the
first one.
one.
No.
You never
I
beat
like
it?
refuse to add things to my keyblade. Like I got all the way to the Ansem where like he's like ramming into you
Yeah, I know.
on the island again.
Mm-hmm. That's the end. That's
And
the
I
end.
was
That's
like
what-
on like some low level. I just made it through like swashbuckling the whole way.
Oh wow.
You're
And
on
just
the last
having, like,
boss.
Goofy and Donald like heal me, but I was nowhere near
Where you should have
where I
been, perhaps.
should've been.
Yeah.
My brother, like years later, like my brother's like significantly younger than me, so he like learned about all of this later on. He's like, wait, you got through the entire game by doing that? And I was like, yeah. He's like, dude.
That is pretty funny.
It's like
You-
how.
I was really
sorry.
good,
Oh, sorry.
though.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you love the theme song, you gotta beat the game, because it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the last like cinematic of the game remixes the song in such an emotional way that I still look at the YouTube video of that cinematic regularly. Like I'll just watch it and look at
Wow.
it. It like I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna tell you what happens.
It's okay.
Just
I've
in
already,
case.
it's all been spoiled for me.
Oh, it's all been spoiled.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah.
So what happened? I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
Then, so what happens is like you open Sora opens up the Heart Kingdom or whatever.
Hearts?
Yeah, he opens up Kingdom Hearts and it's light and it's Mickey inside and he's like shooting the light at Anselm who gets like wrecked. And so Sora's like in this like limbo kind of state and he sees Kairi on this like little. He sees Kairi on this like little island that's splitting apart from the main darkness area that he's in, and he goes and like grabs her hand, and like they're talking up to one another, and they're like, I'll never let go, and all, like very like kind of
Sure.
like cheesy like nice stuff, and you
How
see
Titanic is.
and you see like they're like the camera is like on their hands, and their hands are like this, and the second their hands part, the song starts to play,
Like,
but
I
in
just
a
thought
very
it was
but in a very slow like. When you walk away. Like it's very like intense, and it's and it goes on through the credits.
Oh
And
wow.
I literally just that whole like it is
I have
so
goosebumps.
insane. It is
You
so
can't see them,
insane.
but they're there.
They're there.
I don't know. To me, that game was such an important part of like how I understood gaming.
Wow.
Dude, I love that. Disney and Final Fantasy. Who would ever think that would be
Yeah.
anything?
It
you
still
know,
doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make
If
any
you,
sense.
You can't think about it.
No, you
You
can't.
just
Yeah.
have to just do it.
yeah.
Mickey?
It was a game that took a chance on
Yeah.
itself and it succeeded. Yes, it came out with numerous sequels that like, it became convoluted, but that original thing was so nice.
Yeah, that
So
first
it was
one.
just a coming of age story
Totally.
about a guy who's fighting the darkness around
For
him
his
and within
friends.
him. And
Yeah.
it's just so good. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. For Donald and Goofy, dude.
Yeah. Very well.
I cried really hard in the second one. Like when he leaves that first town, I didn't play the rest of the game because it just didn't hold my interest. But I cried so hard when he left his friends with the popsicles. They never made it to the beach.
Roxas.
Roxas.
Yeah.
They never made it to the beach. Oh, did they get killed?
No, there was no. Beach.
It was like a whole-
simulation.
Oh.
So
Done.
I was so invested.
he was a nobody.
Yeah, he was a nobody.
That's the title.
Oh right.
Because in the first one,
yeah, you
Sora
start off
becomes
playing
a
as someone
Heartless.
else. Yeah.
in the first one, you're Sora the whole time.
Yes.
But
I mean, the second one you
late
start
in
off as someone
yeah,
else.
in the second one
Yeah.
you start off as Roxas,
Oh,
who's your
gotcha.
nobody.
Gotcha.
When you become a
gotcha.
Heartless, it creates a void in your heart, and that void becomes a
I know.
person. And
Jeez.
Roxas is that person that you start out with in the second game. So you're a nothing. And you start out with as a nothing, and you're playing
And it's Sora. It's the letters of Sora like jumbled up with,
With
an
an
X
X.
in it.
Oh
Like
wow.
Axel, and there
Oh.
was like other ones.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's dude, I mean, it is
Yeah,
absurd.
Yeah, it's absurd, but you just have to go with it.
You just have
Yeah.
to accept it
Yeah.
for what it is. Like,
Suspension of disbelief. Just like go with it. And
just go
have
with
fun.
it and
yeah.
see what
Go with
it's
it.
like.
Yeah.
Like
Don't ask
play
questions.
along.
Yeah, just do it. It's like he's
Yeah.
he's a nobody. It is what it is.
What is Islanders? Yeah. But too funny. Life is a box of chocolates,
Yeah.
and my name
Claro.
is Forrest Gump.
If you're a chocolate, what would you be? What type of chocolate?
Caramel,
You'd be caramel.
like caramel on the inside and chocolate on the outside.
Hmm.
Dark chocolate on the outside. Actually.
Oh.
And I don't even know if that goes together, but I feel like I'm a dark
Sure
chocolate
will.
on the outside.
Yeah, like a little bit of bitterness, and you get the sweetness from the caramel. That sounds.
I
okay.
love caramel. You don't like
Yeah,
caramel?
I like caramel.
You were
Well, when
like,
it comes to-
ew.
No,
Or
I
no,
mean,
or
no,
what?
bro. If you're going with chocolate, you want chocolate. You know. Like don't muddy my chocolate.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be controversial.
Oh.
I would be Nutella.
Oh,
No,
that's
That's
not controversial.
basically
That's-
chocolate.
That is
the
not.
best.
It is not chocolate.
It is.
Ferrero
It is.
It's not
Rocher.
chocolate.
It is. It is. I'll fucking show you. It says it's
Have you
I
ever
would say-
tasted Nutella?
Yeah,
it
I
is
have.
chocolate.
I mean, it's hazelnut.
But it's chocolate.
Yeah, it has
It's
some
brown
chocolate.
and it's sweet.
It's brown and it's sweet.
No,
What
no.
else is brown and sweet? Brown sugar. Is that chocolate?
No.
Well,
It's creamy.
Okay, so I can't find it,
Ferrero Rocher.
but one of the
okay, yeah, I guess it's chocolate, but
brand like the
I
the
wouldn't qualify
marketing
that as chocolate though.
one of the marketing signatures for Nutella is that it's a chocolate spread.
Ooh.
It is hazelnut, but it's a hazelnut chocolate spread.
Okay,
I couldn't find it, but I know.
for
I
sure.
know for a
I'll
fact
take your
it
word
is.
for it.
It is chocolate. Yeah.
What would you be? I mean.
I'd be Marmite.
Oh. Chocolate.
It's chocolate.
That's not chocolate.
It's brown and it's spreadable. What are you talking about? If Nutella is
I
chocolate,
mean-
No. That's no.
You just said it's brown and it's spreadable.
that's
Think
what,
about other things that are brown and spreadable.
that is literally what you guys are saying about Nutella.
Yeah, but Nutella is the best.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Wait, is that like your response?
Calling for aid. I don't know. Definitely not.
Yeah, you don't know.
Do you
I-
like milk chocolate more or
I
dark
do.
chocolate?
I like dark chocolate. For sure, dark chocolate.
I like milk
I like the
chocolate
bitterness
more,
of
I
it.
think.
I used to think that dark chocolate tasted like dirt. And I didn't understand, like, what kind of people would do that to themselves?
Until I got older.
Until you
Yeah.
get older, yeah. Because, your taste changes.
You know what I love? Is those Milano cookies
Ooh,
from
yeah.
Pepperidge Farms.
Oh, yeah.
The dark chocolate ones and dipping them in tea.
Ooh.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. So good.
Why
So
don't...
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweetie.
No, it's okay. But just
Yeah. Well, what are you guys' thoughts on Oreos?
delicious.
I love Oreos.
I love Oreos.
I
Did you
love
know
all
that-
the different flavors of Oreos too.
Did you know
Birthday cake
Oreos?
Oreos. Oreo thins. What a beautiful ratio of
No.
cookie to cream to cookie.
What, the thins?
The thins.
No.
It's an elegant snack.
I agree. Yeah, I like.
I like
it.
the
Just
thicker
way, like,
ones.
it's
Yeah, I
just
like
a
the
little
thicker
Give me that
crisp,
cream.
like
Give
a
me that
little-
cream.
I like all of them. I like all of them. The only one I wouldn't like is peanut butter because I don't like peanut butter.
Oh,
You
no.
like the minty ones?
Yeah. I'm not against it. I don't like peanuts or peanut butter or nuts or whatever. The hazelnut is like my only exception, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like nuts? No, nothing.
I don't like the taste, man,
No, I love nuts.
of many of them.
It's like a crunchy butter.
I just never like
Yeah.
enjoyed them at all. Peanuts to me taste like garbage. Like they're just
Mm.
like I'm eating something. And I'm just
Rancid?
like,
Is it the texture of it or is it the taste? Because like
It's the
they
taste.
are a little bit oily and
Sometimes they're dusty too. Have you ever had like a dusty
Yeah.
peanut?
Yeah.
But in
Dusty
general,
yeah,
peanut.
Sure, yeah.
I don't,
Like the
I don't
ones
like
you
the taste.
crack?
Both, either,
Okay.
honestly. But I've had roasted almonds
Oh yeah.
from Trader Joe's, and those are like crack. It's
Oh,
just
man.
like
Is there a seasoning on it?
yeah, it's a seasoned roasted. It's like a
It's like
a
some
very
salty
it's
thing?
like
Is it
it's
a
like
salty
just
thing?
a kick. No, it's a kick of spicy.
Ooh.
They have wasabi ones. Have you tried that?
No.
Or Thai?
No, not a fan.
Thai chili basil?
I don't like wasabi that much.
The last time
Ooh.
I ate that, I was messaging you for the first time
Oh really?
from Colorado.
That's so cute. Cool.
Memories.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is reminiscing like the thing?
what do you mean?
Is that like the thing? Like nostalgia and reminiscing, is that like the
That's
human
it.
condition? Is that it?
That we're never satisfied with the present moment and we're always living in the past?
Is it?
It depends. Like, different people have different focuses.
Mhm.
Foci.
That's true. What do you think your focus is, Tom?
Future.
You think?
You're very present focused
Me?
and past.
I think you're a lot more past, Tom.
No.
Yeah.
I'm more future. The
Okay.
future is an open realm of possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
How about you, John?
I don't know. I have no clue. Definitely not the present.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mindful.
It's hard to achieve that.
No, probably past. I'm very past. But like, this is the thing that I've learned, I want to say over the past several years. So of my adult life is that there are two ways to look at the past. You can look at it with like this kind of forlorn longing, like you want to reclaim it, or you can look at it with like kind of an appreciation and an enjoyment, and it brings you joy now.
Because it's brought you to where you are.
Exact. I literally view it that way. And it didn't. I wasn't always like that, but right now I view the past in such a way, all the constituents of my past that I remember, I enjoy it for what it was. I don't seek to reclaim it. I just like it. And now I know that I'm just on my path and I'm doing whatever.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's always in a constant state of change.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That is truly true. That is truly true. Yeah.
It's truly true.
Truly.
Yeah.
What
I
else is
actually
truly
teach
true?
that shit.
Oh.
I teach that. I tell them conflict is it. And by conflict, I don't mean like just like fighting. I mean conflict as like a metaphysical concept of like change, this kind of like push and pull, everything that ebb and flow.
Right.
That's what it is. That's where in that space of liminality between two things where they're clashing, that's where the truth lies. The things themselves are meaningless. It's just dust. It's it's the relationship between them that indicates anything about reality.
That's well said.
Sure. It's said. I don't know if
said.
it's well said, but it is said. I have said it.
It's a very pointy flag.
My flag is a very pointy flag. Yeah.
If you ever have an intruder through that window, you just be like, ah.
No, I'm ready for intruders.
Dude, the
On my
neighbors are like
souls.
stoners, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're never
I
going to
think they can
intrude
hear you.
on anything.
Yeah, no, they could probably hear us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Different strokes, different folks.
Indeed. All right.
How
How,
about
are we
that?
feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Are you guys feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm all
Just
right
wanna
to
call
call
it?
it, I think.
Yeah, I think let's call
This has
it.
been very pleasant.
It
Yeah.
was. It
And
was
like,
really nice.
like
Yeah.
very pleasant.
Yeah.
I've
Yay.
enjoyed it.
Me
It's
yeah.
too.
good fun. Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming, Todd.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
When he told me, he texted me. He's like, "Hey, heads up, Tanya's coming." I'm like, "Just let her sit in."
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of course. And not that we weren't planning to, but it was just funny. I'm like, yeah, of course. If she
Yeah.
wants to come, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we did.
Oh yeah, and we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
It's done.
And
It's
we
in the
conquered.
past. And it brought us to where we are now.
There we go.
Appreciation.
Yeah.
For all of these things. Yeah.
And time to get ready for the future. Work.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
It's Friday.
it is Friday. Thank goodness. I love
do you
Fridays.
guys have weekend plans? Anything going on the weekend?
My kids are competing in the or my kid.
Ton,
My I don't have a
student.
child. I mean, they're my kids, you know, like
No, I got it. Yeah.
so. My 7th and 8th graders, they already competed, and this tomorrow, Saturday, is when my 6th grader competes in the pentathlon. So I've been coaching them. It's like a academic competition. They give us a curriculum. We study it. This year the theme was 1960s, so they're gonna be competing there. I might go see my friend sing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very
and I wish
awesome.
to like get out into nature
Nice.
at some
Do
point.
like a nice hike.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And eat
Like
something
a nice
good.
stroll. Yeah. In nature.
Maybe.
Maybe. Like a picnic. Yeah. How about
I would
that?
say picnic or sushi. For me, sushi's always the go-to.
There you go.
so-
Unfortunately, it's not a good picnic food, especially after hiking.
No, it is not.
You know, you can get sugarfish to go.
I know, but would it
And they
keep
give it in
for
a
like 2 hours into the
No,
hike?
it would keep
until you get home.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Really? Is that how long you're supposed to keep sushi?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
It's
I'm
supposed to be
literally
fresh,
guesstimating.
like,
yeah. Fresh is best. Yeah.
Fresh is best.
Yeah.
Eat
You have
the
any
sushi
weekend-
and then hike and see how you do. No, that's not a good idea.
You have weekend plans, man? What are you up to?
Saturday, I don't know. Probably gonna end up going to Shahan's, I imagine, and
Sure.
just hanging out. He got like a ton of new board games, so maybe
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
try
Oh.
some out. Sunday, I think we're doing like a cousins thing.
Oh, nice.
Like a bunch of cousins doing something. I don't know what, nor do I know if that's actually gonna happen, but I believe so. And Friday, I told you guys I'm going to Amber's brother's
Yeah.
play and ice cream and so on. So
Ooh,
Very
ice
good.
cream. Where?
I don't know the name, but it's the place with the black cones in LA. It has black
Okay.
cones and the ice cream is black, and they do
Suzuki.
weird flavors and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's supposed to be like really good. If it's open late or not late, but like at night, yeah, we'll go there. If
Cool.
not, we'll just pick some random ice cream spot and just go in LA.
That sounds amazing.
Dude,
How about
sweets.
you? I mean, what are you doing this weekend?
Not too much. I have a meeting with the Weekly Tangent guys.
We need to
On
do that Super
Saturday.
Smash turning.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that today. Dude, let's do it. Let's
yeah,
just do it.
we have to, but
We don't
like,
need to do the big one just for that sake
Oh,
of
just
the-
like a smaller one?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
because they challenged us.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. We don't need to do the big one yet. Let's just do the small one, like in the studio, and
Yeah.
let's do it.
I would say like let's
We're gonna
do,
wreck
like,
them.
We'll figure out like all rules and everything. I would say like 4v4. Like we take 4 guys, they bring 4 guys. We just kind of see how it goes.
Dude, I don't know if you've tried it, but we should do squad strike.
Squad strike. Which
Yeah.
one is that? You
It's
choose 3 people.
You choose 3 or 5.
Oh,
You could do 5v5 or 3v3, and it's just you pick different characters and you choose the order in which they're spawned.
Mhm.
Truly, I think that's the way to do it.
Mhm.
It's so fun.
nice.
It's so fun to
I'm
do
down.
squad strike.
I'm very down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have to show some versatility.
We'll destroy those guys.
There's not even a
So
competition. dude.
so I'm assuming it's going to be me, you, Areg, plus 1 more, Shahan.
We shouldn't take.
We should bring
Shahan
the
out.
big
No, there's
guns.
too much ego, dude. I don't want to give Shahan that.
If we take Sean, we win. If
Yeah,
we take Sean, we win.
let's make it more interesting.
David?
No, David, we win too. David's really good.
Mahed?
Yeah, Mahed. Mahed's really good, but he's like, good in his own
That's
ways.
funny. So we're keeping Sean and David for like back pocket stuff. It's like we're just hustling.
I want to compete against them. I don't want to
no.
like be on.
No,
their
yeah,
team.
that's for the big stream.
Yeah.
That's for the big.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I bet David. I'm like, dude, what's gonna happen is by chance I'm gonna be the first opponent you have in the big tourney, and I'm gonna whoop you, but it's gonna be complete luck because he's better than me. So I'm gonna whoop him though because I do every now and then.
Sure.
By complete luck. And then I'm going to lose my next game, but he's going to be eliminated. So he's going to have the knowledge. He's going to have the knowledge that he could have done better in the tourney, but I wrecked him.
That is
That's
terrible.
so
I
funny.
told him that's my prediction of like fate.
That's so funny. I
The
really hope
prophecy.
that happens, man. That would be so
the
good.
prophecy. David, if you're watching, you can get wrecked.
Very good. All right, guys.
All right.
Let me hop in there real quick. I'm gonna do one quick thing. I'm gonna come back. Let's take a picture
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
thumbnail, and
Yeah.
then let's call it a night. So just stay cozy, guys.
I'm Cozy Mosey. Does he give you scalp massages?
No.
He beats me up.
I've never gotten a scalp massage.
Really?
I would love to have one. I would love to have a regular massage. I've never gotten a real regular massage. Though Amber gives the best. Like it's like I don't know what she has in her hands, but it's like the signal she sends to my back and my body is just like what's going on? I make noises I didn't even think I was capable of.
Do you do it
When-
back to her?
I'm sorry.
Do you do it for her too?
She doesn't. I'm not good at it. I try and then she just goes like no. So I'm like
Poor
okay.
girl.
Yeah. What can I do?
But that's nice.
She's so good at it. She's like really good at it. Yeah. But we trade. She likes popping the pimples on my back if she gives me a massage. I
So,
go like, okay,
okay.
you could pop them if you give me
I mean,
a
did you
massage.
hear that?
I did not. What was that?
What?
Pimples. What are you guys talking about?
Pimples and massages.
I don't like pimples.
Oh, you don't like it? Well, I get a lot, I guess, on my back, which I didn't know. And Amber loves to like deal with them and pop them and like whatever.
That sounds familiar.
But I don't like it. I hate it.
That sounds familiar, man.
However,
That sounds familiar, man.
See, I'm
However-
not weird. I'm not weird.
oh, do you watch the videos?
Yeah, and I get freaked out.
I can't.
Oh,
dude. I
Amber
can't do it.
watches them like
can't,
as a
dude.
sport. She'll just watch the videos and like be into them and show them to me and all this stuff, and she like gets catharsis out of it.
But it's disgusting. Does she freak out at this?
No, she loves
Because
it.
I'm like both. I'm like, oh, like oh.
She's a horror kid. She grew up on like all these horror movies and squeamish stuff and like blood and all this stuff. She is not worried at all about any of that. But I'll exchange the massage for and she just texted me, so maybe I shouldn't be disclosing this. I'm sorry, babe.
Is that what she's saying? Oh,
But
I'm sorry.
you know,
I do the
no,
same
whatever.
things.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I trade her the massage for the pimple
Let's
popping.
take a picture, guys.
Where's the
you
camera?
Come around. We're looking at that one, that corner one. You're fine, Tom. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
This corner.
Yeah, so it's that one over there. Beautiful. Good fun. All right.
This is fun.
Very fun.
This was
We should do
incredibly
another one with
fun.
the girlfriends.
Oh, I would love that.
She said you're her favorite.
Yay! I really like her too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, we got to do a nice double or triple or whatever date
Yeah.
and just like
Okay,
ball it
we're
up.
on Facebook,
Karaoke,
right?
karaoke.
I'm gonna put a Facebook event up.
I don't know if
and
you
I'm
have her, but you should
orchestrating-
add her on
I
Facebook
think
or
we-
Instagram
I
or
have
both.
her on Instagram.
Either way.
We'll make this happen for sure.
But
Any
I
dietary restrictions?
Of what? In what way?
Meats. Does
Mhm.
everyone eat meat?
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. I like that. Like the Korean barbecue, and then Korean karaoke.
I don't know too many good Korean barbecue spots, but I'm sure there are.
Yeah, I mean they're all pretty good.
I've been to